Usually TikTok chat is not automatically, you know, joining our cross-platform chat, so have to do it myself. Let me check it out. Should be any second now. It says like live begin shortly, but I already started stream. It takes a while to, you know, for it to notice that. Okay, seems to be fine. This one as well. Twitter spam, of course, and minimize. Everything minimized. And where is the game? It's up on YouTube, but it was not up on YouTube Shorts. Yo, how are you doing, frogs? How's the life? How's the work? If you're working today? Okay, let's check. I mean, everything is checked, right? Probably it's fine. Probably. Well, Frogs wants to fight, I see, huh? Pick up your weapons and fight. As usual, misspelling from the first time is not working. Pick up your weapons and fight.
Round 1, fight!
Okay. What do I know? It's usual stuff. Going good, yeah, I don't know what's up with this week, but yeah, today I was also clunky. I didn't even do anything productive for my, you know, stream and stuff, so yeah. Oh, shaders compiling. Unreal Engine, bless you. Like everything else is lagging, yeah. Dude, what is this crap? Like, for real? Unreal Engine takes all the resources to itself. Bruh. Who designed that? Who designed that? Okay. Frogs is out. Me against Aspirin. CIO wins again. How's it going? Unreal CPU usage? Yep. Dude, I don't know, like... I kind of want to say it's not an engine issue, but like 99% of the games are having, you know, optimization issues on this. Like only Fortnite, because Unreal Engine was made in Epic Store, so they have like the first experience devs. I play what I want to play. Sorry, not sorry. Stop, you know, being mad about it. Okay, let me finish the quest. That's like from the previous update. But hey, we have to finish that. It's a new Descendant update, the new character which got released. Oh, kinda last month new character, right? So not that new anymore.
But what can you make with just these? I feel like we need that reindeer meat.
Reindeer meat. Actually, maybe let's disable music for now.
What do you mean?
Well,
TLDR, they were hunting, you know, so for some fresh food. The game is in the future, so they have like usually that mechanical, you know, methods to get food and water.
Just the descendants without soldiers and the construction corps.
That'd be difficult. If the soldiers don't hold the line, we can't do our job.
Yeah, morale for the soldiers for the good food. We'll get to the update in a second. I didn't finish the last quest.
That's right.
How's it going, Kasperin? All good?
I wanted this time. I realized why I love cooking and being a descendant. I want to protect this land for more than just our survival. I need to find
Right, for him.
So future
He's kinda, you know, criminal scum.
feel attached to this land.
Yeah, when that reindeer died right in front of my eyes, I still feel angry.
Yeah, enemy stole the reindeer. Like, we don't have the like meat for the soldiers and stuff.
The herbs and groundwater are all we found so far, but that's going to change. And when that time comes, I promise you, I'll have an amazing recipe.
I'm playing
to share.
as cook for now.
So you're going to help
It's
me,
the
right?
newest descendant, who's
do
like
you
kinda
say?
chief.
Yes, chef.
Chef. Okay, he's chef. But yeah, that was the last part of this quest, so let me get back to my main character. And I want to see like what actual update brings us. Update actually brings us something which some Gunners were asking for a long time. And that's actually jiggle physics. For the science, I will test that. That's all. They kind of, you know, those like student hooligans in this lore, okay? So yeah, let me actually bring up the browser TF to update. No, like, dude, I feel like my CPU is like rocking up. Like, come on, first Descendant. Like, Unreal Engine, oh my god. Like, nothing, you know, can live in parallel with that. It always will, like, take all your resources. Bunch of crap. Okay, so, that's what I was talking about. Adding dynamic motion in human terms, it's jiggle physics. And you probably can guess, like, what jiggle physics it will be about. And for the science, I will actually, you know, test that. Just for the science, yes. So, this is my sniper chick. So, by default, it's probably disabled, right? But we have to, for the purpose of the, you know, new update, we have to check that. Show explosion effects. No higher weapon on back. No dynamic motion level. That's how they call it. Jiggle physics. Where is my music? So. Strong. It probably consumes even more CPU, but I don't know. So how do we test that? By jumping, I guess. Yeah, I see it works. Probably it made lots of people happy. Van Maradona energy drink? That's like Maradona? And what is Maradona? Dude, like instead of like having developer resources spent on like new unique content, we get bouncing boobs. I mean, free-to-play game have to survive somehow, right? So we have to appeal, right? But yeah, probably some like in combat actually it will not be even noticeable, right? You don't even like face your character. Actually bouncing booty as well. But I'm pretty sure no one will be paying attention to that in the combat. I don't know, like if it pays the bills for them, why not? Why not? And Rivals players know about this? Oh, frogs, there are mods for it. It's covered there. This game is not so popular to have a modding community, but you know, but still. Like, with the mods it already has it. Arcade tuning. So, we have a... Actually, did I disable that so it will not like bounce my CPU? Yeah, I disabled that. So, arcade tuning. We have... Was it expanded? I think it is actually now larger now. Let me actually get to my main. Let me actually get to my main and check like if it's really larger. So, yep, it actually has expansions. So those are my cores, which I kind of made it for, you know, as a last point in each corner. So we have a sockets now. Can I zoom into that now? So we have additional like cornerstones, I don't know how to call it, like additional squares adjusted to the end of the node, and the sockets were added to the corners and to the like parallels, I guess. Actually, wait a second, it's like purple node and it still has sockets as well. Ooh. Yeah, Marvel Rivals have it covered. But like I wish, you know, this game would also have modding community. But hey, it's not that popular. This game looks great, but with such time to sync to get caught up, I bet. I mean... Yes. Well, like when you get to the end, like I did, now I have only stuff to do on updates. So if you check my like codex, like journal, 28 out of 28, 2 out of 2, 29 out of 29, 28, like I have literally everything except like those boxes, which kind of provides blueprints, but I already have every blueprint, so I don't have every boxes. Apart from that, I have literally everything. I'm max ranked. like max mastery rank, and the only thing which I need now, mutant cells. That's what this page is about. So those sockets which I've shown on the talent trees have new expansions, not just like those squares in the corner, but they also have sockets, and those sockets, it's actually this screen. So I need, you know, I need to get sockets. Yes, the new RPG elements. I really like RPGs and I really like shooters, and this game is actually kind of, at the moment, is probably the most and closest thing to that, like multiplayer, I mean. But yeah, the more customization for your character, like the more power advancements and stuff, I'm happy. I'm actually happy. So we got to see arcane tuning. That's what I will be doing. I will not be reading all that. I kind of spoiled myself a little bit. So the main thing is actually how to get those sockets. They're actually legendary. You cannot get them that easily, but you have to, you know, grind as the most, like a MMO. Well, it's not a MMO really, but still have to be grinded for sure. That was actually describing that. We have a new boss. I probably will not go to the new boss just yet. I want to get some like new build and stuff. But yeah, new void boss. Probably people already have like some characters which can take it super quickly down. I have like the prototype of that character, this chick. So she's my like end game character for the like real tough content, but we'll see. Maybe actually I will try it like at the end of the stream or something, you know, to get that boss down without changing anything. But yeah, nice. The game is really nice. Like it's kind of only thing it's lacking is like end game content. I mean, you can grind like plenty stuff, but I'm not like that min-maxer to have like literally everything perfect. I got like all the items, I got all the builds, not builds, but like the cards for the builds. Let me show you. So we have modules. One second. What is it? Modules. 739 cards for the characters, for the weapons, each of them providing unique stat or like some passive ability and such. So I have access to each and every build if I would like to, but I'm mostly playing like how much? 4 characters? Like I have other builds as well, but they're not like min-max. So yeah, like if you will play like each and every of this character, you have lots to do. And those characters are like the minor versions, non-ultimate versions, so I have like the second version of them. But I have all of them in my roster. So yeah, this one is like ultimate, this one, and this one is like ultimate this one, so like I have all of them. Keelan looks badass. Well, one of the reasons I play him, but the second reason about his ability kit, because you probably saw me already playing him. He's like super fast. With the stream you can a little bit slower than usual because Unreal Engine, but yeah, I will show it again anyway. Plus it's a skin. Like by default he looks a little bit different. Let me actually show it here. So that's how he looks. This is like his default kit. But me, I'm sharp dressed man. So yeah.
And I enjoy that.
And he enjoys that. Also, by the way, game probably needs to be a bit louder now. When I play offline, I play a little with the music, so I don't have like those like sound effects at max. But yeah, that's my like current skin. So, recruit join party. That's probably new system which was spoiled in one of the developer streams, and this one probably, which you can like give yourself some tags like weapon research materials, like stuff you want to farm, so we will always have someone, you know, to like party up, I guess. But hey, I'm in such state that like I'm capable probably to do every content myself. But yeah, maybe it's like at some point I will carry some dudes. But still, I have to make a, you know, build utilizing those things as well. But I don't see the reason, like, why to hold yourself if you see something fun. But, like, when Borderlands will come out, you will just play Borderlands, that's it. And if you wait, like, now, then you wait after Borderlands, then you see something else, and then you wait again. I usually don't do that. Actually, what do I have in the journal? Complete Blair Descendant Code. That was one of the beginning things which I did. Just like speak with those dudes, and I got actually a medal. My first medal by completing each and every record on the game. So yeah, one of those things I also have, like all the records collected and achievements. I didn't focus much on achievements, but like maybe someday I complete all of them. Medal. Let's go. Let's use that medal. But yeah, mastery rank max, literally max. The only thing like weird to me is that they provided rewards for mastery rank 30 in the beta of the game, and we still have that reward in the journal. However, like half year passed, we don't still have the means to achieve the level 30. So yeah, probably next update when the like either new descendant or new weapon will be released, and we'll be having like additional one. Looks like Final Fantasy character. I haven't played that. Well, actually, maybe a little bit. I tried some, like at friend's house. But yeah, apart from that, I didn't play like Final Fantasy at all. The point is there is some bells sound sync hours probably. I see. But another JRPG coming to Game Pass. I don't want to play. The game has a lot of hours to beat, which is not yet released. I know that's a weird like workflow, but hey, if it's convenient to you, why not? Weapon. Multi-hit chance and multi-hit damage options have been added to weapon options. Probably like default weapon options or something, right? Let me check. Let me check. Weak point damage, effective range, max range. Where is it? Maybe it's not this screen though. Oh yeah, here it is. Multi-hit damage, 0.1. Yeah, I'm not having them on my weapons, that's for sure. Leaderboard ranking reward. I haven't actually participated in any leaderboard because I'm not in like that min-maxer. But yeah, they got some rewards there. View descendant. You can actually now inspect other descendants. I mean, whatever, I guess. I never really cared about like other stats and stuff. I kind of do my own builds, like for the characters I like, and sometimes for the characters which I don't really play. But it requires for the content, then yeah, I can actually, you know, check some like YouTube video or something. But like in the game, I don't know. Like probably people will be using that to inspect the skins. If someone, you know, likes my outfit, they will probably can just yoink it, which is fine, I guess. Core conversion. Oh, that's actually could be nice. Through NPC Deslin. Let's actually visit Mr. Deslin. I want to see that. I actually want to see that. I also have some research completed. Let's look at that. You would. That's not the new 1.16 that came out. You would. I don't know, like, it's more of a like.
Go on, I'm waiting.
How do I call it? It has like such niche that I'm really out of it. Like, I'm not into Final Fantasy world, so, you know, getting into that probably would require some, like, not just a game, I would say. Or maybe, like, other parts as well, to, you know what's happening and stuff. So, what did I get? So, like, 1, 2, 3... 3 weapons. I need to merge them, so I'll have, like, a stronger, unique, legendary effect. Let me check. So, Deadly Arson, Ancient Knight, which is AK-47 for me, and Excava. Excava, Ancient Knight, and this one, I think. Yeah, I actually also want to have like the max weapon powers, that's for sure. Okay, man. Okay, man. Medieval fantasy is my thing, for sure. Just finished reading Lord of the Rings again. The book. Do you play games? Like of the Lord of the Rings. I think they had MMO, right? Guns and the First Descendant look awesome, though. Not bad for sure. I like how they look. The thing is, I'm more of a like sniper and pistol main, right? So I kinda like those weapons. Wait a second. I had an additional one, right? Ah, that's not AK, excuse me. The AK is actually this one. They look pretty similar by the thumbnail. Weaponry adjustments, unique ability. Okay, number 3. So 3 and 2. And let me check the codex. Let me actually check the codex. I can craft this one, so it will be number 3. And then I will need one more, like, replica of this, one more replica of that, and 2 replicas of that. Hey Wilma, yo, how you doing? How's the life? But yeah, speak English please, Pablo. I cannot translate that. Bolcha, don't probably need that. Let's do it. Hey Wilma, you know what? I don't know if you've seen, like when I was demonstrating that, but I think that's something you probably would like. Just my, you know, just my intuition. So yeah, let me enable that again. Gameplay. Probably it's not that noticeable, but still. Sorry, Pablo. No bueno. Cannot understand that. No, I mean like the physics. They added the physics. Not just for the front, for the back as well. I think that will make some players quite... Actually, you don't even need to jump. It's like jelly effect. And I knew what you were thinking. I'm just, you know, like saying they added boobs? No, boobs are well already in this game. But we have now, you know, enhancement, so to say. But hey, if it pays for the game, free-to-play game, for the people, you know, to enjoy new skins and stuff, by all means. Hopefully, you know, they'll get more money. And they will get, like, more endgame content and stuff. But yeah. So, what else? Core conversion, that's what I wanted to check, right? Core conversion. Reactor option, implant reactor, blah 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 blah. That's not Deslin. This one is Deslin. Craft and convert cores. You can craft a core at higher stage with 3 identical cores and 1 core amplifier. Select augment type and you want to craft the result with the core of the same type. You can choose the stage, quality, blah blah blah. 300 cores, auto craft over stages. Nope, that's actually schemas of your resources. As you reduce the quantity to craft, materials will be removed from the lower stage core first. If you don't have enough materials, you will be presented with the core amplifier info screen. I don't know about that. I don't think, you know, I want to have them like wasted a little bit. You can simply, because it's selected already. Yeah, we already read that. It's literally the same. With conversion from blah, 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 same temperature, blah, 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 blah. Come on. Materials in order to select them, blah blah blah. Just conversion quantity before conversion. Yeah, probably everything the same, right? So yeah. Life is living. Living. What is living? What is living? So, do we try to craft something? Probably not now. I don't really need, like, probably I need those things, but I'll check later on what weapons do I need. But they said the same type. So if I select the blue one, it will still go to the yellow? I don't think that is how it's supposed to be, no? Unless they mean by like specific type is just the rank tier. Because like I think it's Korean devs, right? And they have like sometimes like translation challenges, but yeah, I think those are tiers. Yeah. Next, inversion reinforcements. Oh, that's a huge one. That's a huge one. So basically those things now will be saved per character preset. Previously it was global, and each time you changed your character, you actually need to get like it recustomized each time. Life is lifing. What's good in your life then? Hey Shorty, yo. Welcome back. How's the life? So yeah, for this character, I have additional movement speed, I have additional skill cooldown, which I don't think it works, but who knows, maybe it like per specific skill or whatever, and HP. Probably instead of HP I could go with something else, but I'm too lazy for that. So yeah, let me save that. Now it will be here. That's actually really good. That's actually really good, and I actually need to set up it like for different characters. But yeah, I will do it later on. Changes in special operations, they're just cycling the missions, that's fine. Shop. Okay, new skin. Let's check new skin. Actually, I already probably seen new skin. Someone was, you know, chilling there. Shop. Fellows, themed. Oh, I see. This one, right? So yeah, this is the new skin. And where is my character? Well, not my style, but, you know, just to demonstrate. I see what they're doing here, but yeah. Yeah. Well, we ain't buying that, but oh well. Some taunt. Wait, what? He had transparent glasses here for a second. Dude. Yeah, his glasses actually transforming from the sunglasses into usual glasses with this. For a bit. Okay. Aggressive wound as I see. It's kind of the thing which appears when you're like in the menus or like choosing like levels, whatever, customizing stuff. So it's kind of like buffering icon on your head. But yeah, we can see what's the intention here. But yeah, it will bring some, you know, free-to-play monies for the developers. That's a good thing. Might do that. The one which polarized, it kind of has like this terminology. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like my colleagues were having that as well. So next event, the new event challenge and special dispatch, 28-day login event. Yo, that's actually a long one. I think that previously we only had like max 14. So it's like twice as long. Depending on the numbers of days you've logged in, you can earn various rewards, including Crystallization Catalyst. Crystallization Catalyst is the most important thing, which kind of a little bit time-gated in regards that to craft each one of them, you need like 7.5 hours if you have all the materials. So yeah, but you need lots of them. For each weapon, for each character, you have to have them at least 8 or 10 to have like fully built for one build. Even more special rewards will be available every 7 days until 25th June. Let me check that. So this one was already completed. This one, so 28 days. Some resources, XP boosters, also crystallization catalysts here. And crystallization catalysts here as well. I think that's actually good. And core binder. Core binder unlocks the sockets on your weapons, which is actually also a good thing. Crystallization catalyst, the blueprint, so you can craft one yourself. Another crystal. Wait a second. Yo, each week they have like. This one even has 2 of them. Ooh. So I assume by collecting all those rewards, you can like build for free one character like to the end game. So if you log in like 28 days, you will get enough catalysts to buff your character to like the end game. Plus it has energy activator, which also increases the like build capability. To get fully built character or a weapon, you have to spend 1 energy activator and 8 from 8 to 10 crystallization catalysts, because it depends on how much default sockets it has, if it's appropriate to your build. But yeah, that's actually quite nice. But yeah, this stuff is quite like day-to-day farm, I would say. Lots of gold as well. 2 million here, 1 million here, also 1 million here. Not bad. Gold is not my primary concern, but oh well. Oh, paints. Hair paint. Basic black. The most demanding paint, probably. Is it skin? Is it actually skin? Crimson Beetle. I think it's actually a skin. They're giving away like free legendary weapon skins. I mean, that's kind of nice. Oh, paint as well. Though those paints are kind of basic ones, but still, free is free, right? But yeah, like, I will not go through each of them, but good stuff, since it's for free, right? It's kind of like premier, not premier, but like premium stuff. For sure. Content improvements. Improve the grappling hook to penetrate other players. Don't mind me. Change the drop rate to 100% of the common rare ultimate present tier models in the main rewards for the content completion. They probably mean missions completion. That's, you know. Affects content field missions, void fragments, void foods, blah blah blah. So basically, if you're leveling, you get like the thing which I've shown you. 739 modules, which I have all of them, but you will have much easier time to get them, you know, when like you start to play. Defeating that bright pyromaniacs will longer damaged zone and also spawn reconstructed device at the location. Damaged zone. It's probably the quest isolated raid boss, right? Like the tutorial stuff. I see. Void vessel. Change of level of the mobs. Additional external components. External components are those things. So you have like set items. Like in usual games you usually have armors. Here you have external components. So yeah, you get much more of those in the Void Vessel. That's actually nice. It's a kind of dungeon, so... Increased rewards for opening special material storage boxes. So they doubling the rewards of the like materials needed for pets, which collecting loot for you, which is really nice. So like new players will have much easier time to get those pets. Increased item drop rate of storage boxes. Drop it includes this clutch. Well, I have everything, so for me it's not that clutch. Ultimate. No way. You want to tell me that I farmed this thing and it was actually nothing? Like 0%? Like literally nothing? So, just a little bit context. Unless that's a typo. But considering it changed to 0.5%, maybe it's not a typo. Enhancement material. What is the doggo food? So this one. For the completionist's sake, you know, to have it like... what is it? 28 out of 28. I actually farmed this thing. It's like ultimate legendary dog food, you know? So it will give your dog like 10 levels instantly. So it will have like higher range collecting your garbage and less cooldown of dismantling that garbage. I still have one, just for the completionist's sake. But yeah, somehow I got that. I had actually two of them. One I've spent and one I've given by event. So I still kept one. But how did I get like the first one if it had like 0%? Unless it was a bug later on. But yeah, I remember I was farming the second one, so I would have it in my inventory just for, you know, to have it like all. That feels like a little bit schemaz. I'm back. Hello, Mr. Bag. How's it going? Can acquire 2 additional rewards supporting wounded for commander in the Void Vessel on hard difficulty. So that's additional external components with the sets which I meant. Sigma Sector. Increased rewards for Sigma Sector is kinda nice, which I will be doing right now. To get the new build, you know, materials and stuff. So quantum crystals and nanocompounds. I think that's actually for the enhancement of the reactor. Let me check that. Enhancement of the reactor. Isn't this one? No. Reactor implant? No. Option enhancement. Probably this one. But I don't have it because my reactor is maxed out, right? Let me actually pick up some random garbage one. So let's go with this one. I hope it's not perfect as well. Reaction option enhancement, this one. Nano compound and quantum crystal. Is it this one? Quantum crystal and nano compound. So they actually introduced additional small chance of the bonus rewards, which actually will get you a bunch of them. So you can get like from the 10,000 to 20,000, which is like one shot on that gambling machine. Or you can get actually 100,000 or 200,000, which actually is pretty impressive. Increase the level of equipment obtainable from infiltration operations, which is dungeons, like in normal MMOs. So they actually increase the level of the weapons you are getting. Special operations, increase the quantum incubators. Quantum incubators probably for the reactors, and they actually buffed it for like 4 times. Not bad, not bad. Added maximum, oh, that's a nerf. That's actually a nerf. The chick, which is actually clearing every content like very easily, they actually introduced the max HP. So basically her ultimate ability is to scale the damage of the weapons she has based on the amount of HP she has. And people were crazy and stacking that HP like as much as possible. So now you cannot, well, you can go over like 39,000 HP, but you will not get like more than 312% damage increase, which is like 3 times. So yeah. Nerfed some builds? Only one build. So it's not bad. This game is kind of notorious, you know, of not nerfing stuff. So when they nerf stuff, it's like super overkill. So they actually nerfed only like 2 times by now, for like half a year. So the first one was Ines, which was shooting like electric bolts through walls and killing literally everything. And she still kills everything, just not through walls. And this chick doesn't have like infinite potential of scaling weapon damage. But I don't think that's a big deal, because like only after today's update it would be possible to get even more than that. But yeah, for now, let's actually check how much HP I had. Let's actually check. So reset, not pure, but purge content difference. How much HP I have? I have 39,000, but that's actually in the city. So if I will go to the battle, I probably will have around 10,000 more HP. So I'm already maxed out. So yeah, she's kind of capped, and she has like probably the most weapon damage. Wilma, you still here? I have an idea actually. I have an idea for the Wilma's nickname. But I will not spoil it just yet. Medals. I added 1 medal. Actually, I got already 1 medal. And I will not probably plan to go like all of them because it's super overkill. Home descendants that have assigned module sockets type 8 times. And where is that medal? Library records, awards medals. So own a descendants, this one, right? This is the new medal. So I have 7 descendants, 7 characters, which actually, you know, kind of already have like more or less decent builds. So to get this medal, I probably would get the like bunch of builds which I probably don't need. So whatever. This medal is nice. Clear void erosion purge, normal, stage 30, 1000 times. And obviously they will not calculate that if you completed them before. Of course I didn't complete it 1000 times, but dude, that's kind of... nah, I probably will not do that. Change the country's award. Oh, that's the one which I got right now. Let me minimize that. So I completed the one which to have like each and every record, because it was previously impossible to get, and I got this medal. So I think this medal is kind of like top 3 by the looks, you know. I probably would like maybe to have a pistol one and maybe like this one. But nah, I'm not running that 1000 times, screw that. Arcade tuning ring menu. That's actually just UI stuff. Clicking on button, others, blah blah blah, bug fixes, descendants weapon modules, some errors fixed in the descriptions of the legendary weapons, fixed an issue or solo record notifications with builder slide, and this is squad. So basically when you completed like the dungeon with your party, it would say solo. Screen, photo mode, I'm not using photo mode, entering the aim mode, this flutter spawn skin generated unintended effects around their hands. I'm not having flutter spawn skin, probably. Fix an issue where sound would not output after a certain amount of time has passed after launching in PlayStation. I'm not playing this. So, enough. So the main thing to get arcade tuning sockets, and for that, actually, that's weird. I think that's a little bit weird. Did they actually increase the level cap? I have a feeling they might have not. However, to reach this socket, how much I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I will remove those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, probably those are unlocked not by the points, right? So if I will remove those points, if I will remove all of that, I will reach one of those sockets. So I probably can get this one. It's currently shrouded in secrecy. Ah, those are not sockets. Those are expansion points, right? So basically when they will release the next update and stuff, like the new squares will be added and those will be like connectors to them. But those on the corner will be actually like as the sockets, right? But I need to unlock them, so let me try that. So the top row, max MP and skill power. Well, I don't have MP as this character, which is mana, so we'll go this way. Skill power, yes please. Insufficient arcade tuning remaining for the activation. Did I miss some? Oh yes, I missed this one. So, activate. Equipable socket type. Wait a second. To equip a mutant cell, you must first unlock the slot. After unlocking the slot, only mutant cell that matches the socket type can be equipped. Arcade tuning required 0. So I can activate it for free if I reach that point, right? Unlock. Aha. To unlock, actually, you need fusion accelerant. I have a little bit, but hey, that's what we'll be doing. So, I guess I checked everything, and we can actually, you know, start grinding. The question is, actually, to kill a couple bunnies in with one stone. Let me check if those zones still require weapons, right? So, if you remember, I tried to get those weapons to the max, and I just noticed research. So, to get those weapons to the max, you need those blueprints, and that's what I will be doing that as well. So, this one will be level 3, this one is level 3, this one is level 2, but this is from the normal mode, so we do either of those. So let's start with this one. What do I need? I need this and this. Ancient Knight synthetic fiber and nanotube. What is it? Ancient Knight synthetic fiber, I already have it as a target reward, and nanotube, I can just track it. Synthetic, no, not fiber, nanotube. Nanotube will be tracked. So yeah. Optimized grind, you know? In such games you have to plan ahead, that's for sure. That's for sure. Before update, like yesterday at night, I did this thing. So I guess that's why it's completed. And our target is actually this box. But it's quite rare. It's actually quite rare because it's filled with those like socket expansions, which, you know, beef your character quite a bit. So, hashtag trust in the gambling. We will get at least one today. Though, I wonder if you can replace that. Like, when you put the socket in, the one which you will get first, and then if you will get something better for this specific character, we'll actually, you know, be able to replace that. So yeah, this is one of the reasons which I like this character as well, you know? Kind of movement-based character. But like with this live stream, you feel like there's a little bit, you know? Well, you don't feel that, but I feel that. There's a little bit input lag. Like, normally I do it much faster. But hey, Unreal Engine is not so friendly with, you know, live streaming. Then yeah. Let's see, 5 more. Where are they chilling? Actually, you know what? I think if I will go here and go full screen, since I don't need browser window anymore, it will have less input lag. Usually in games, especially in FPS games, play full screen. Exclusive full screen. Like just a pro tip. Otherwise, probably some people will not notice that, but you know. Like normally there is more input lag when you play windowed mode. But it also depends. Some people like to alt tab a lot, so they don't really, you know. They don't really mind that. But yeah, with the lots of mobs I still feel, you know. That Unreal Engine a little bit overkilling CPU. Maybe the live stream, but well, there's nothing I could do, probably except upgrading PC. Which I'm still waiting, you know, for the normal prices of the GPUs. Because I'm not really interested to overspend, to be honest. Also, it's kind of almost impossible to get a like decent aftermarket GPU in our country. We are kind of small, so you know, all the new stuff not so fast reaching here. We have some of them, but prices for those are atrocious. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe in a month or two, they'll have like more stabilized prices. I mean, I'm open to order from like some other country. But yeah, for that you probably need to have like some contact, you know, friend or something. So he will send that to you. Who will not yoink your, you know, GPU. But yeah, not that accessible. So what did I actually need to do? I see the button, I push the button. That's it. Where are the bosses? Percentage-wise, they kind of don't show like at which stage is the boss. So I guess maybe need GigaChat GPU. I mean, I'm okay to get a GigaChat GPU, but I'm not okay to overpay, you know? If MSRP price is like, let's say, like, how much? I don't know, like 2,000, and our like shop's charging 3,000, yeah, fuck that, I'm not paying that. Also, I'm a little bit principled with the games as well. I don't pay like for any game more than 60 euros. They keep increasing those prices, you know. Demand is there, it works, I guess. Good for them. Nope, fuck that. I haven't bought like any game, I think, more than 60 euros yet. I remember I actually paid for like more than 60 for the like the Founders Pack on one game, but apart from that, like the standard editions, like for 70-80 euros, nope. I ain't doing that. It's going to be 80 USD. Well, then we'll wait for sale. Like sale for sure will be 60. So yeah, unless I will have my friend, you know, who will buy that. He's a little bit more, I mean, less conservative than me, so yeah. Don't you say it won't take too long either? Yeah. The Call of Duty, right? They usually push the prices forward. Nintendo and Call of Duty. So yeah, I think like after less than 1 month they already had a sale. But like it's pretty scummy from them as well, because like each of their game, even for 70-80 euros, they have not just battle pass, they have like bundles, microtransactions and shit. Dude, that's so scummy. And I kinda, you know, question like, nowadays, you know, people just feeding that system and it will only get worse. So yeah. Diablo. Let me show you. So I have this thing, like signed copy of collector's edition and signed copy, not signed copy for the like DLC. This one. So I actually wanted to get the Diablo 4. And the first thing they actually say to me, not say to me, but like the shop says, this collector edition is not including game. Yeah, for like to get the game you need to pay additional 80% price on top of that to get the game. Then another like description below gives you a description like battle pass not included, additional content not included, microtransactions not included, nothing is included. Blizzard? Yeah. Well, actually that's not a Blizzard, that's Activision. So Activision moment. And guess what? Activision Call of Duty as well. So it's kind of virus, in my opinion. They actually, you know, did kind of virus for the Blizzard games. After those controversies, when they get actually to the court and stuff, it actually fell down so hard. Call of Duty's cursed new? Yes. Also, I think I got actually one part of the weapon which I was looking. Microtransactions pipeline? Yep. Like, despite they increased the price of the base games, they put battle passes into that, they put microtransactions into that, they put bundles into that, they put pre-orders, they put pre-order editions, like 2-3 editions on top of that. Holy crap, it's actually, you know, gaming is not more, even though, okay, if they would make like this still like top stuff. No, they're like baking like minimal viable product and trying to schemaz you out of that as much as possible. What did I get actually? It shows like the new notification icon. Maybe paint? What is this? Yo, chrome glasses. Oops, no. Dude, this paint is so rare, actually I don't want to like consume that just yet. Last game I actually pre-ordered was GTA 5 and got stolen while inside my Xbox. Holy crap. I actually pre-ordered GTA 5 as well. I'm not sure if I will do that with GTA 6, because the rumors have it. Actually, maybe I will still do that. If my friend will do that as well, because we've spent so much nice time on GTA Online, so if he's up for that, maybe I'll pre-order GTA 6. But yeah, still, it probably will cost like around $100, which is ouch. It probably will be ouch, but it will not have battle passes, right? So yeah, Rockstar is not that low. Well, why it's having like customization? Let me check. Did I unlock maybe something for the different character? Whatever, I will not spend time on that. Some notifications, you know. Takes a while to check. But yeah, I think I actually got myself a new weapon part now. Weapons. Let's go. So 6 out of 1. I got the 6th one. I kinda need 2 of them, 2 of each. But the first part, I guess I'm like really lucky and I got like already number 6. Which I don't really need, I need only 2 of them. Would be nice if I would get like others instead. So yeah, chrome paint looks cool, yeah. But the thing is, it's like the only one paint of that I have, and it's consumed on the skin which you actually paint. So you can use it on any part of the skin, but Doggo, what you doing? Stop that. It's consumed on the skin, but you cannot reuse that paint then like on other descendants or whatever. So yeah, I'm kind of still conservative with that. I don't, you know, I don't have any more like ways to get that. I'm not sure if there's a shop one, but I don't want to. I don't want to. So yeah, at the moment it looks like that. Though, one thing which I wanted to try it on. Let me actually check. And no. This one. Paint. Yeah, this one. Like the watch, right? So the watch with that paint looks like nice, but yeah, probably not something, you know, I would do. I would do for now. Maybe, you know, some other skin will be like full body effect. But yeah, but still. From dynamic movement? Dude, no way. Why you said that, frogs? We have to try that. Actually, I will not be able to try that, right? Because, like, if I will not apply the paint, I will not be able to jump. Let me actually check. Twitch has 1 minute, so have to be fast. So this one. Actually, it works. Hello, dude. I mean, like, really, people asked for that? And now you said about that paint. What is it? I don't know. Whatever, let's do everything. Dude, okay, like, everything is not looking so nice, but we got the idea. We got the idea. Okay. Enough is enough. Let's do a Twitch ad break, because I don't want them to be running in the middle of the game. Let me turn that off. We don't need bouncy. Unreal Engine is already, you know, bouncy my CPU. So yeah, 20 seconds till Twitch ads. See you in a couple minutes. Yes, push the cart up, please. Holy shit, that was actually so insane.
Round 1.
That was literally the same millisecond.
Bass, bass.
Gentlemen, maybe general ladies, as usual. So, we did get one weapon part, which for the weapon I would like to have, but as well I have 6 of them. And the one which you really need, the blueprint, yeah, there is a little bit RNG issue with that. So instead of having like those 2, I think I need 2. 1 or 2? Okay, I need 1 of each. So I need 1 of each of those, and I got 6 of those. RNG, very nice. So yeah, let me get back there. I really would like to, you know, complete that weapon and forget about grinding of the weapons for a while. But the main thing today is to get this stuff. At least 1 box. At least 1 box. It's a new update. New update consumables, which, you know, lets you to beef your character quite a bit. And there's like 27 of them, right? I wonder like what are the chances to get like the one which I need. Mathematically it's like 1 in 27, of course, but still. We'll see. I think it was mentioned that you will not lose them by replacing, but you need some materials actually to replace that. So might as well, you know, read that later on. Now, not much of a deal, since we don't have it anyway. Proceed with caution. Caution is my second name, right? Unreal Engine, come on. Why are you such, you know, hungry ass? Like, without the stream, I probably would move like 5 times faster. Dude. There's like some like, not input delay even. Like, Unreal Engine is a really popular way by having one glitch. One glitch when you have not 200 FPS or something. Then you will start to get diminishing returns and like your skills, your rate of fire is getting lower. I think they fixed rate of fire, but I'm not sure if they fixed the, you know, the animations. Because it's like, currently I'm capped at 60 FPS to not, you know, stress too much PC, since I stream already on that as well. But yeah, I wonder if by capping 60 FPS it's actually giving you less, like, attack speed for animations. Because it definitely feels like that. As I created the build for this character, like 2 updates ago, I was there like super fast, you know, like blazing around with the skill. But yeah, here I'm having sometimes, you know, slowdowns, that's for sure. So what do we need? Oh, we need to kill elites. Okay. Sometimes you can get into a trap by killing mobs which you don't really need. So you need only kill the ones in the quest, like, long. Let me check. One thing is nice about this game, that they added the pity system. So you can mark some items, if you will not get them, they'll acquire some percentage. And if you're really unlucky and you will not get that item for a not long time, but like, let's say 10 times or something, they will actually give it to you for free. That's actually a really cool system. But majority of the content I completed in this game, I completed it before the pity system got introduced. So yeah, all grind which I had sometimes was really painful. But hey, at least there is, you know, effort reward, right? So I know all the stuff which I farmed, all the characters which I unlocked. Hey, I did it before easy mode. No, not too slow. Also, I almost got the reset on this character. I'm not sure if I will do another reset. Reset is mainly for the builds, when you need like additional socket types. For those like module cards. I think I'm set for this character. Also, to make a grind more optimal, maybe next round I will go with different character to level up like RK talent trees. Like, sure it is my main, but it would be probably nice to have like additional character with those talent trees unlocked. So yeah. I wonder if they will do some loot character. It's not a secret that this game has lots of systems borrowed from the Warframe, right? On boss time. If they will actually yoink also the type of the characters which will be focused on grind and loot. Like, I'm pretty sure, even before I stopped playing Warframe, there was like a character which squeezes enemies for additional loot. I like that. Even though maybe I didn't need that much of a loot, but knowing that you can grind like twice less, that's actually a good feeling. In such gacha games, the loot is probably everything, right? But we'll see, we'll see. I think the next character is already confirmed. It's like Ultimate Luna, and I wonder if there is a new one. Miscellaneous. So let me track this one because I need 100. I need 100 fusion accelerants for this thing, right? Yep. There is no tool for increasing item pickup radius. This is the tool. This one. This is the doggo, which actually picks up your loot. You know? Sometimes I still do it myself, but overall doggo doing that. And it was added around Christmas, I think, if I'm not wrong. Like in December, end of December. So lots of people were happy. Like now we have, you see, like almost everyone is having dogs. And there, you know, looting your loot. Looting your loot. I called mine Roomba because it's like one of those robot vacuum cleaners which collects stuff. So yeah, that's what our Easter egg is about. So let me check. MP recovery, electric resistance, whatever. If it's not double golden, I probably don't care. Probably I should, but I don't care. Now we have a system which actually lets you to perfect stats. And if you get like purple, you still can, you know, transform into golden, but yeah. I have my filter settings to have like only perfect stuff. I'm not always getting perfect items, of course, but still. So, what I wanted to do. Yes. I wanted to go with the lazy character. This is like one of the first characters. Let me change the screen. We are not so sprinty today. It's like default one. This one is default one. I just painted it because I had free paints. But yeah, usually I'm rocking this one. Let's go. The sand one looks cool. This one. Yeah, she's kind of having electric, like the elemental damage. So yeah, I think this, yeah, for sure is appropriate. The default one, which I actually painted with those blue stripes, it was like, it's kind of Sonic inspiration. So sometimes I'm using that as well. Yeah, you will see like why this character is, like I mentioned, is a really good one. First, they give it to you for free, like almost at the beginning of the game. The weapon which I have, also AoE weapon, which lets you farm like mobs in a little like mass attacks, in case they're like skill resistant or electric skill resistant. So this combo is something you can get like literally at the beginning of the game. So yeah, I have a little bit different build, but still, point stands. Point stands. Basically, you just run around and it will, you know, will kill mobs for you. Like people were saying, it's like OP character. First generation of OP characters. But hey, now we have much more busted ones. The only thing which I would like to do is to swap my build for more AoE. This one is kind of my dungeon run builder, but oh well. Character design her is cool, not complaining, ability wise. I'm not into, you know, gooning and stuff, but ability wise, I really like that. It's kind of my lazy farm character. Come on, hit the ship. The build which I'm having now hits like 3 targets at the same time, and AoE build, which I will change next time, like hits unlimited targets, but like specific lesser range. Has the coils on her armor? Yes. It's like also nice touch. Developers, you know, creative in that regard. Mixing their abilities. And also the first outfit which I was showing, like people kind of gooning for that. They even creating like 3D printed versions of it. Like it also has those coils. And I added paints, like those blue stripes as well, which I think was, you know, appropriate. In my opinion. But now with the newest update, I think she could be improved. Because the sprint costs quite a bit of mana. And like new modules, you know, those like the socket types for the talent trees, can actually have like cost reduction. So yeah, if I will get cost reduction, it probably will go to her instead of my main. Because my main doesn't really need cost reduction, so like it's have like static 50% of custom resource consumption, so you like cast it twice. To get it like 3 times, you probably need, I don't know, 40% cost reduction, which not really feasible in my opinion, and I don't really need that custom resource reduction anyway. So yeah. I'm here to deliver daily snail fact. Let's go. Actually, did we have snail facts before? Frogs. Do you remember? Maybe my golden fish memory, you know, doesn't remember that. And one of the favorite things as well is to do this move. But with this build, as I mentioned, it's not like super AoE. So yeah, I have to change it next time. Shells and hidden body. Smaller shells can become creatures to be more mobile, and which is an advantage when it comes to chasing down prey. And what prey do they chase? First time doing snail fact. So it will be like now the compilation of the snail facts. Though, this build is actually really good against bosses, that's for sure. That's for sure. Oh, killed the one. See, you didn't even need to look at the boss. It just dies. And that's not looks have small shells inside. I've read that. I didn't read it aloud, but I've read that. But what prey do they, you know, chase down? Because they're kinda slow. I wonder, you know, who is slower than them for them to have a chase. Okay. I think I actually got the part which I needed. Let me double check that. Let me double check that. Yes, I got this one. I actually got this one. So now we remove targeted reward on this thing and we replace it with the next one. Target reward means if I will be super unlucky, which I usually am, after like 10 runs I will be having guaranteed part. And then this weapon will be fully upgraded. That's actually nice. Okay. So, let me change the build quickly. Bye. Hey, teacher, I have a question. I asked, you know, what prey do they hound? Like, who is slower than snail? And if that movement speed increase, passive ability of movement speed increase is actually helping me. Dude, I have the waypoint here. Why am I teleporting here? You know, there's lots of people, so we prefer this one. Let me put research. Probably I don't have enough research slots, right?
If there's something you need,
Can research early max? Actually, I have like 7 slots, but I think like everyone have that, but still. So, one. Nah, yeah, big brain. Why I teleported to the city to have actually replaced this ultimate card, Transcendence card. So now I will have much higher AoE damage, not damage, but area of effect. Let's go. Actually, you know what? Let's go to the second one. Let's cycle them. Ultron trailer just dropped for Rivals. He looks tough. He's the support, right? I think. So, probably have God mode. Like, the new characters have to be busted, so people will buy their skins and stuff. So I'm expecting a little bit annoyance. Should we watch it now? Or we complete one thing and we will watch after that. Okay, let's watch one. Actually, let's complete. Let's complete this first. So now I should be having much higher clearing speed. Let me fix my mouse cable a little bit. Call it, but discover whatever. I see. But hey, I'll probably check that. I'm kinda happy. Yo, see? This one is actually hits everything in the area. One thing that I don't, you know, really like that they have limited skill range. I think the skill has 250% increase only, so that's kinda low. But yeah, it's like vacuum cleaner. Just run around and the spawn of the mobs and you just kill everyone. Sure, it's endgame character, it has some like min-maxes. But at the beginning when people are actually, new players are getting this character, they're actually, you know, also powerful. Since like the normal mode, like having really squishy mobs. Except bosses, maybe. I guess bosses you still probably need to use weapons, that's what I was struggling a little bit. But like every quest was a breeze with this character, that's for sure. There's so many like chain lightings. A little bit feeling FPS drop. Plus we had airstrike here. Like I don't know why devs did that. Hey Descendants, we will do airstrike for you. And your FPS just with Unreal Engine. That's how it usually happens. So, 200. Only 200 here. You know what would be nice? Like maybe next generation of Descendants would have some sort of modular abilities which you can swap. Like weapons in TF2. Like if you have like some weapons with changing your playstyle, you just replace here a skill. That would be cool. Oops. Almost got me there. But yeah, I have kind of huge expectations. Maybe they will not be delivered, but if this game will become like at least something like a Warframe, holy crap, I will be so happy. Because I don't think we'll get Borderlands MMO. So yeah, this is the closest thing we will have. This would be nice. The more customizations of the character, and I don't mean the jiggles. No, that's, you know, the more reason to play, right? To try out new builds and stuff.
Extraction from operation zone initiated. Good work.
Okay. Sniper rifle part. Actually, wait a second. I got a lot, so I got 19 fission accelerants. I think it's the most I was getting. Okay, nice. And yeah, I wanted to check. Dude, get me back to the base. Whatever. Standing in here, that's like literally makes no difference. So, YouTube. So, Marvel Rivals Ultron trailer. 37 minutes ago. 1 minute. Okay, let's do it. Max quality. 4K. Why not? Let me pause my music. Show me your god mode. That's huge range. That's actually really huge range. It's a hit scan and it's actually like more range than most abilities in the game, I think.
All targets eliminated. Elimination.
She has full HP. Well, not literally full HP, but the time to kill is super low for a support character. Those were like low HPs, whatever, but the range is like super high. I hope it's not AoE. It does look like AoE, no? Like his main attack. I don't know about that, to be honest. And what do they have? That's probably one of his skills, right? On the HUD icon. So yeah, this beam is actually going through the enemies. So they show like how much? 3 skills, I think, but there is no god mode at least, right? Hopefully. Wait a second, where is the square shield? Let me check his HP. So HP is not becoming yellow, so it's not a god mode. I don't know. I know. Looks fun, but at the same time, dude. Let's be real. Like, he will be beaming, like, places he should not be beaming. Then the heal 2? The ultimate one, I mean? Give the Punisher a turret. Drone, you mean? Gave a Punisher a turret? Cloning mini center above the Punisher. So he can actually transfer his drones to the teammates. There were some HUD icons on top of the teammates. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So maybe like he can actually, you know, assign drones to them. But yeah. The only, you know, not a beach boat. Not a beef, but assumption, cautious assumption that that beam will be sniping, you know, enemies, which probably should not be that long. I don't know. We'll see about that. I have a feeling it will be busted at the beginning as usual. It's like marketing strategy. Maybe Emma will, you know, get a boot. Maybe if Torch will get a boot. I think Torch will get, you know, a nerf in the next season. I'm not sure about Emma, but her like wall ability, when you get like near the wall and she does like double damage to you when she kicks you into a wall. That's a little bit busted as well. Support strike busted. Nah. Support which fills the role of DPS as well. And I'm not sure. He had like 300 HP now, I think. Those were shields though, so maybe default HP is not that huge. But with some of his abilities, maybe he gives up, you know, some shields. Or maybe those drones are giving shields, either to himself or to their teammates. But yeah, we'll see, we'll see. Something, you know, also for people to complain about in competitive. Though, like developers mentioned, or not mentioned, but like demonstrated that they played the game and playing actually quite good. So some decisions, #trust, will be done properly. But obviously, not everyone will agree with everything, including me. The only thing which, as I mentioned, you know, at the beginning they might make him like quite powerful, so it will not be a disappointment and it will actually help them boost sales for the skins and stuff, and then they'll nerf that. But we'll see, because it's quite common strategy, especially for free-to-play games. Understandable, but at the same time sketchy, in my opinion. So maybe it will be your main, huh, Bronze? The healing. Venom for the tanks and Ultron for the heals. To the amount of mana. Guys, can you spare me some mana? Anything? Oh, this one. Thank you. Oh, what a nice guy. To Immortality Oblivion. At least it's not that chick with the minigame. Like the jumping minigame. Whoa. Looked in the chat for a second, something hit me like really hard. Venom, game to decay on tanks feels forever sometimes. But the supports, yeah. Without the supports, even with the Punisher, you've seen, you know, I have a good chance. Quite often they escape with 1 HP, it's my luck, but still. Compared to Overwatch, I think 80k on tanks is good. I will be honest. Like in Overwatch, the tanks can do DPS, can do like self-heals, some tanks can do God mode, cancel. Like, previously it was more or less tolerable, except like Zarya, which still has like double damage. You know, people hitting her. So. Ooh. Wait, what? I actually got 2 parts at the same time. Hello. Hello there. Nice. So this weapon is ready. Crafting time, but overall weapon is ready. So I need this thing. Actually, I need this thing. This weapon will be ready. Then we'll go to this weapon. Holy moly. Let me check. 92 fission accelerants, and I will unlock one of the sockets. And I think per each character you have to collect like 100 of those for each socket. It doesn't matter if talent 3 is the same. Steady mode made it even worse, I imagine. I also seen you play. And yeah, obviously the main star, as usual, is Zarya. When people, you know, just abusing that ludicrous damage. But oh well. Oh well. Marvel Rivals, at least not yet. Have none of that crap. I like Overwatch. I like character design, I like abilities. I have some good characters, like, which I played often. But dude, it tilts me so much. Like, people start with the characters they have fun with, you kick their ass in one team fight, they pick the most cancerous, cheesy meta picks, and you just tilt for the rest of the game. Counterwatch, more or less. Meta watch. Meta watch. Marvels don't have that much of a, you know, focus on meta, I would say. Like, lots of combos exist, and, you know, lots of combos are viable. Like, almost all supports are getting played. Half of the tanks, not all of the tanks, but like half of the tanks getting, you know, picks constantly. DPSs, also half, I would say. Maybe we don't see like some minor picks, but apart from that, like, you know, like across all roster, I would say 70% for sure is, you know, getting picked and played. In Overwatch, like 1-2 characters in each role, and that's it. When they are getting asses kicked. Dash versus Reaper and Genji, at the same time it was rough. I don't like both of them. Genji has God mode, Reaper has God mode, and they can cancel it at will. So that's like, you will always be at huge disadvantage when fighting them. Like, the cards will always be against you. Like, I wouldn't mind God mode, like, if you could predict, like, the beginning and the end of that, fine. If they cannot do anything else, right? I even at some point think they had, like, D.Va, which could, like, in the God mode, that Matrix thing, you know, shoot rockets and stuff. I'm not sure if they reverted that, but at some point it was the case. And it's like, it's super stupid. I don't know who, you know, like, makes the balance changes in this game. So yeah, I'm really glad that like Marvel Rivals got released. I kinda like Overwatch, but dude, I don't know. I wish there would be, you know, better decision makers there, in my opinion. Maybe that's why Jeff Kaplan, you know, yoinked from there. So like, whoever made like new decisions, maybe, you know, was following those Pepegas who were rioting.
I think there's something over here.
What? Did I misclick the pink button? Think something over there. I kind of like sometimes, you know, thinking maybe, you know, I could make one stream of Overwatch, but then I remember how it usually goes. Like standing in front of like some non-DPS roles and getting correct 100% of the time. Nah. I'm kind of feeling, you know, masochistic doing that. 16 Cassidy gameplay? You mean getting mobbed by the supports and getting mobbed by the tanks? Tanks, understandable. Tanks like have 3 times of your HP. Like, understandable. Sure, like, you can hit lots of headshots, you can get out the time, but tanks in Overwatch have like lots of crap abilities, which, you know, getting them self-healed, fully blocking damage, despite they have like lots of HP, and you will do nothing about it, but it's fine. DPS should not be able to take like consistently out tanks 1v1, of course. But when the support's having like auto-aim lock on you, having like god modes, teleports, fuck that. Never game healers and healing when bringing this, and then you ask them to heal? No, it's not about that. It's about like, when on Overwatch there is a specific case. Like the tank and healer roles were just simply not playing those roles. And to make them to like force people to play it, they gave them like supports received huge chunk of DPS, tanks received huge chunk of self-sustain, and DPS as well. DPS has received nothing because it's most popular role. So yeah, I don't like the current state of Overwatch, to be honest. The game is nice, I like that when I was playing it. Enjoyed the lore, because I like Blizzard lore and stuff. Enjoyed the like backstory of the characters, which I was playing. Yes, abilities, guns, fine. But now like metas and stuff, it's kind of a little bit upset. Okay, not a little bit. Very upsetting. Yep. It still hit me. And someone actually finished me off. First time I died today here. She regenerates as well while you're respawning. Okay. Will not help her that much. And sometimes notice my brain is, you know, combining two words together. Help and her. Help. Well, trademarking, you know, cost savings, like on the words. Come on. But yeah, this is my mobbing build, so you know, I'm not getting that much of a killing time on the bosses, that's for sure. So, I need only one part on this gun, right? Yep, only nanotube. Actually, I probably didn't get the box, right? The box has like low percent, real low percent of getting one, but if you will get one, that would be good. Boost for your character, I mean. Was the glass computers kept hearing the scouts and the moment scream medic? Last week on the computer. Was at work last week on the computer and kept hearing scouts and the moment scream medic. Over here's medicals throughout the day. Ah, okay. I didn't read the first part. So, TF2 is calling for you. Well, I'm not a medic, so I cannot relate. Okay, you don't heal scouts. Yes. Then TF2 Dream Cycle, remember you bring that up? No, you were bringing that up. Or was it us? No, it was you, I think. I just responded that thankfully I don't have that. Or someone else in my chat. For sure, no, I'm not having that. I'm not that crazy yet. Someone else brought it up? For sure. I remember I responded to that. I said I haven't had like any TF2 dreams for a really long time. In a while, yeah. Maybe like a long time ago when I was playing too much of it. Maybe. I totally didn't have a dream with the John Wick and the Punisher. You know? Me and my like classmate, we were having some sort of like event or whatever in our city. And we were actually, you know, got teamed up with the Punisher and John Wick. In my region actually, well, where I live, there was some sort of like arena building or something, and we had to take out like other competitors. It was non-lethal, don't worry. but still, not TF2, but something else. Allies, yes. So my team had John Wick and Punisher. So yeah, that's something. And we had like some sort of missions or whatever, contracts. And like, if competition will, you know, will go after the same objective, we had to take them out, non-lethally, which is surprising because both John Wick and Punisher, you know, they don't mind, you know, popping some heads. So yeah. No well, no well. Some common sense still inside, right? I didn't went up on the killing spree. But hey, at least they were on my team, okay? Usually I'm the Punisher and John Wick in the games. But this time I was just a teammate. Though, one of my like skins is also having John Wick vibe. One of my characters in this game. Though he has a mask. He has a mask. I could probably make one without the mask, but I like the mask. It's like the same suit, but for the different character. I will show it like after this one if I will not forget it. Dude, he predicted me, huh? He actually predicted me. Okay, this one is the face. What I like about this character is that like some mechanics on the bosses could be bypassed with that AoE. So this one is invincible until you destroy like some globes over his head. Like kind of drones, I would say. But you just you know, grapple above him, do 360, and those drones are there. How you doing, my comrade? Yo, Resta. How you doing? Me chilling. Me chilling. We had a new update in this game, so you know, some grinding stuff. A little bit one of those grindy games where you have to spend lots of time. But since I already spent lots of time in that, yes, I actually got the part I needed.
Initiated. Good
So,
work, Descendant.
final weapon actually. Yes. But yeah, what was that? The grindy game, but like since I spent like lots of time in this game already, I have almost everything. So yeah, I'm only playing that when there's new updates. Well, I'm 20 plus, that's me doing while watching you. So who was your main? Was it Sniper? Oops. I dropped that thing. So yeah. I probably don't have research slots, right?
Special human child.
Research.
What do you need?
Wait, what? Ah, last time I didn't had one part, so this one will be number 4. So yeah, this one will be fully upgraded. Very nice. So while this is cooking, it's like 2 hours. So this one is cooking as well. And for the sniper rifle, I probably have full upgrades as well. Yes. So only this one remains. Holy crap, feels nice, man. That actually feels nice, man. Those are like previous update weapons, but at the same time, you know, I haven't finished fully upgrading them. So yeah, now this one of those and one of those, if I'm not wrong. Music was dead a little bit. So yeah, I need 2 parts of this and I need 2 parts of this. And this one will be ready as well, and I will have full arsenal of upgraded weapons. Very nice. Except one battle pass one. So yeah. Sniper and Demo Man I like the most. Almost like me, but Demo Man and Sniper for me are off classes. Are actually off classes. Okay. So normal mode now. We're going to normal mode. Actually, what I wanted to show you guys... my character. John Wick inspired character. Oh, where is he? This one. So, don't mind the mask. I will switch it now. Customize. So, if I will paint the suit. Okay. So, this one like that. And the head was different one. Did I had that? It was either this one or another one. I think there's a little better. This one, I think. Yeah, this one probably more suitable. So yeah. Remove this thing, let's pretend it's not here. I don't want to unequip that, but yeah. A little bit cosplay. And let me get back this one. Suit on this one goes, you know, still like that. I feel like it's more appropriate. But his abilities, it's Fire Descendant. I don't have him like fully built yet because it's like the newest character. I didn't spend crystallization catalysts to him, but like,
Would you like to use the laboratory?
let me go to the practice range. His ability is basically to cook everything alive. Not exactly a gun type descendant like you would expect from John Wick, but but still. Okay, this is like practice range, you can summon bosses and stuff, but yeah. Like he has AoE abilities, you can actually, you know, lock down spawn points. You can like go flamethrower mode, consume those things for the bonus damage and stuff. And the ultimate, the meteor, which actually also explodes. I have explosions off, so I will not, you know, wreck my like PC while streaming, but yeah, it's kind of explosive one. But yeah, overall, like for those who like magicians and stuff in other games, he's actually quite good at that. Plus he also have gun build to increase his critical chance on the like weapons. But yeah, as I mentioned, I haven't invested into him too much. Not yet, at least. I had some ideas for the build, but I'm not, you know, like theory crafting that much lately in this game. Like for me, mostly weapons. Like getting like each character ready, that would be something. That's his default skin. I like intros in this game. Like his default skin is actually, you know, is also cool, but it's a little bit edgy though. So, also I wanted to... Don't mind the weapon, it's a meme weapon. I was just trolling. Twitch paints. Twitch paints which you get actually for drops, you had like so many of them. So I used them to make this weapon to look like something else. So yeah. Let me show why this character was busted before and it was nerfed. The one which I was saying, you know, got the nerf. So... let me show you. Like it's also autopilot skills. Come on, let's go. Solo queue should be like instantly matchmaking. Matchmade? Probably. This lady looks nice, or the weapon looks nice. But yeah, that's a meme weapon for me. It gives nice stats, you know, for my skill, but since you're not using weapon, you just walk around with that.
This is HQ. Troops are on the ground.
This is HQ.
Transport is en route to
So yeah,
standby position.
just, you know, bam,
To block descendants.
and it just bounces like across every mob. Let's say it's a little bit like electricity on steroids compared to the previous character which I was playing. For more challenging content, since like she deals much more damage. You see? Like what is this? And everything here is dead. So the whole point to make that ball to jump around the enemies, and then you cause the chain reactions. And you just, you know, get everything down. Time to kill is slower on such huge area than, you know, the chick which I was playing before, but at the same time, when you go to the challenging content, like that increased damage is actually very useful.
This is going to sting a little.
Also, she has the ultimate, like,
This is going to hurt.
all enemies inside of that area getting chained up, I mean. But I'm using it mostly for the movement speed, because it gives like almost cap.
RK receptor.
Piss her off. Or what, she will electrify me through the monitor? Hopefully not. Dude, like in nearest future we'll probably have some sort of games which will be 3D like that. I'm expecting it to be used for the not really nice purposes, but like, let's be real. We already have like 4D, 5D movies, so... But I'm quite surprised that like VR headsets and stuff are not getting much traction. To be honest, I expected it to change the gaming and like maybe some crafting professions, but no, it's actually not picking up. Probably because like the cost of entry is high, but oh well, no well. Smash VR I haven't used in years, so that was great. Yes, I had VR headset, Wolf Index, and it was really cool. I sold it, well I kinda refunded it, but it had some like, little defects, which I could probably just, you know, order a new one after, you know, refunding, but still. I decided to wait maybe for Wolf Index 2, but there is now Quest 3, also, which are also good, but the like controllers of the Wolf Index are epic. With the fingers and stuff, you can, you know, control each finger in games. And no, I don't really like the ones which, you know, just detecting your fingers without any controllers. Because you don't, like, really have that immersion. Like, let's say I was playing Payday 2, I really loved that in VR, holy crap. Like, you know, having dual wielding pistols and go... That was nice. So yeah. Like the headsets without the controllers, which actually just detects your hands, nah. Maybe it's more advanced, but it's not for me. Payday in VR is not. That was really good. I also actually were playing in TF2 in VR as well, with some workarounds. Obviously you don't have the controls, like hand controls there, but like in the headset. I was still using keyboard and mouse. But yeah, that was funny. I hit some headshots as well, maybe someday, you know. I'll show you a private video on YouTube. Yes. But still. Keep poking me about it, maybe I'll do that. But yeah. Wolf Index 2, it kind of takes a while, I guess, to get released. And VR TF2 Scouts? As a date? Oh my god. Kraus, I was better opinion of you. So, what did I get? Did I get anything? No, I get PT system increase. Fish mealing. I don't know. Actually, wait. Previous mission results. Faster, 4 minutes. But it depends on the map. I think with my main character, like my best times are like a little bit more than 2 minutes. But those maps are kinda RNG, they're connecting each regions, you know, separately, so sometimes you get longer maps. Makes me want to try the first Descendant seeing this for the lady guns. No way that gun actually was the main reason you get. Whoa, why is she green? She-Hulk. She's She-Hulk. Am I standing in some lead? Dude, lol. Usually she's not like that. But probably because I have lower graphic settings. Or, you know, skipping shader compilations. So yeah, maybe that could be the reason. What I like about her, that those combos, right? You chain lighting like across the enemies. And you just... and everything dies. That's actually really nice. But it requires some button clicking, you know. More button clicking than your usual character, at least in my arsenal. So yeah, what's her name again? Ines. It's like top 2 busted characters in the game. She already got her nerf, but as you can see, you know, they were gentle. They were actually gentle with that nerf. Almost everything there. Those I didn't chain light, so you know they survived. It's always some like one mob somewhere. That's him. Just hiding there, huh? Gives her a telekinesis ability. Good question. I know there are some suction grenades. I have a build named Big Suction. You drop grenade and like lots of mobs getting sucked in. And you throw either normal grenade or you use rocket launcher or whatever and you just detonate all of them. But telekinesis? Maybe the water chick? But it's not exactly telekinesis. But it's also like gravity pull, I would say. But still. I haven't played like truthfully through each of them. I have only maxed out their level. So yeah, maybe I don't remember all abilities. Because like each character when it gets released, I always, you know, unlock them ASAP, level them up to get mastery rank increase. But yeah, I don't play all of them all the time, of course. Okay, boss is a little bit separate here. Can I actually do that? Where is the second dude? No, invisibility, huh? We don't care. But yeah, this ultimate ability is also quite nice. Like, if you know the spawn of the mobs, like literally everything dies instantly. Oh, thank you, no problem, man. Imagine thanking for, you know, getting killed. Also, Twitch ads in 45 seconds. Can I cancel that? How do I cancel matchmaking? Okay. Can we do it in 40 seconds? I don't think so. Though, we have a delay. No, we have actual delay. Well, let's use that. Why not? Yeah, for the like final weapon, I need 2 parts of each. Probably for this stream it would be nice to get one of each. And maybe like last bits I will get next time. Or offline. But still, the main purpose is to get the box. The box which has, I think, 5% in the hard mode and 2.5% in the normal mode. For this weapon I have to be in normal mode. But... oh well, oh well. When I will get the weapon, obviously I will do like only hard content. Dude, what is this range? Did it actually went chain lighting like through all of that? No way. How many bounces it has? I think she has like unique ability that's not ability but enhancement. Like the more range you have on those like cards, like those cards are maybe like talent points as well. Arcade tuning, like on those things as well, you get more bounces. I think that's how it worked, right? So range not just matters the range of the bounce, but it also increases the amount of bounces. So yeah, so it's quite beneficial to build her in the range. Dude, I love that combo. Like with those buildings which you need to destroy, you just combo it once and like don't need to do much. Would be nice to test it out against the spaceships. Sometimes, like, you know, this map builds an RNG that you have to destroy some spaceships. So I would love to see how much damage it does to a spaceship. I need to get elites here. Though, maybe it could be abused a little bit. Cheesy tactics like in Oblivion. Man, I kinda want to play Oblivion, but it's still like 20, 30 FPS open world. Oh my god. Hopefully, you know, prices will stabilize and I'll upgrade PC just for Unreal Engine. Maybe Nvidia pays them off, you know. Unity messed up They ruined their reputation, so we are stuck. We're stuck with Unreal Engine. No FPS drops in Oblivion. Not false though. That's actually not false. Where is the boss man? You think you're cheesy, huh? Think again. Yeah, I guess this boss, it's actually really cool ability. He summons the mobs, but like each mob is just dead and whatever. Okay. No bueno. 2 minutes till Twitch ends. Probably I will not get next round for 2 minutes. Let's do Twitch runs. Twitch runs. Twitch runs now. Get some water and stuff. But yeah, I need new box. At least one. Would be nice. Playing like 5 games outside of T2 stream, so it's hard to pick a big game like Oblivion to stream again. But you play a bunch of games outside of the stream. But yeah, see you in a couple minutes. Guys, push the cart at least. Holy shit, that was actually so insane. That was literally the same millisecond.
Round 1, fight! Baseline. Baseline. Riding baseline. Baseline. She said. Baseline. 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 She said.
Gentlemen, maybe gentle ladies, as usual. It rains outside, and it has such good, like, smell, I guess. Such good air. I love, like, rain How it's called, like, the terminology? Like ozone or something on the grass, which actually produces that smell. I don't remember details, but it is what it is, right? Let's go. Let's go. Should we actually go to the public matchmaking? You know, maybe help some dude? Morning haze? It's not exactly morning, but like it's post-rain, you know? Whatever it is. The smell of the water needs to leave to the beach. Nah, it's a little bit different. Like during the rain and after the rain, there's like such unique smell, which I really like. The only thing about nature I would, you know, would spend outside, you know, gaming room. But oh well.
Confirm arrival at the operation zone. Proceed with
Operation zone. Next time, let's do public matchmaking. Maybe, no? Let's help some Pepegas. Though I don't think there will be too many people farming this on normal zone, because I need a weapon. I actually still need a weapon. Ooh, it's like a shotgun effect. But how do you actually make sure that every mob is, you know, tagged for that, like, reaction, chain reaction? It's kinda RNG, I would say, with the first skill. Oh, yes, 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 the spaceship. No? God damn it. So it's our spaceships. And I want the enemy spaceship to see, like, how much damage I'm dealing to that. Is it a new type of mobs? First time I'm seeing those, I think. A few more items you needed? Yes, I need 4 of them. 2 from this zone and 2 from parallel zone. Then I'm like having each and every weapon maxed out, except 1 battle pass weapon, but we'll get that back in the shop, like probably after next update, or after 2 updates. But yeah, apart from that, I will have like each and every build accessible. I can build any character, I can build any weapon, it will be like literally everything. So yeah. No, CC. Got kick in the butt there. Okay, 130 mobs. Actually, after today's update, it will not be each and every build I want, right? Because of the talent tree, where is it? Arc tuning. Yeah, to fill those sockets, you actually need those things. Then it will be a while actually to get them. Holy crap. So yeah, I'll be having literally everything except today's socket items. but I would say build bits are already, you know, doing quite good, even before those sockets. Like, we haven't received any, like, difficulty increase in the current content, so it will only make it easier. But still, I want some of those sockets at least. Like, let's say, either skill power, maybe cost reduction for the chick which I was, you know, doing sprinting stuff. Dude. He actually dodged that. How he dodged that? I love to see that. Literally everything dies like three waves of mobs, like literally dying in the same millisecond. That's actually nice. Okay, 44% for guaranteed drop. Let's go to the public one. You try this game over weekend. Speak of a level them up. You need to farm this lady as well. But hey, you haven't seen like each and every descendant. I think like official website, the official website of theirs is having like one of those previews or whatever. Then you can check like, you know, your maybe favorite character. Because like initially farming someone will take a little bit of time, that's for sure. Let me get back here, but the public location. This is my style. You like lighting, or you like the shotgun combo? The lighting shotgun combo. Matchmaking progress. That was fast. It was showing 39 seconds, but I got the game in like 13 seconds. Is there character development for them? Each update, not like each update, but like each season or mid-season update, we're having the like the story quests. Today I started the stream by completing the story quest for the newest character, 𝒏. So I provided like TLDR that, you know, he's kind of chef, like a cook for descendants. And he was on the lookout for the new sources of food. Instead of that, he got like some artifact from the ancestors. Ancestors are basically first, like very first descendants, or maybe not descendants. Like they had like similar stuff, but like they were not really descendants. We are descendants because ancestors and then descendants, right? So let's call them first ancestors. So first ancestors. So yeah, he got, you know, the ultimate power, his second form from there. But previously, story quests were a little bit more emotional. Like the female characters were getting some stuff for them. Like Sharon, she's basically half cybernetic implanted body. So it was showing some, you know, some consequences of that, so to say. No, not spoil that, but still. Previous one had a poison chick, which actually lost her squad or whatever. So she's a lonely survivor, I think. So yeah, there are quite a bit of lore there as well. However, for the main campaign, we still have quite, you know, cliffhanger. So short version is that there are like 3 artifacts from those first ancestors, so to say. Like, which having like lots of power, and obviously bad guys want to use that power. So they captured one, we captured one. Actually, I think they captured 2, right? They yanked one from us. So they captured 2 and we found the final one. However, we destroyed the final one. And that made them like really pissed. So also it made our allies really pissed because they kind of, you know, a bunch of ancient race researchers as well, and they wanted to, you know, to utilize that power maybe to, you know, help them survive and stuff. But yeah, the cutscenes on the stream did look pretty cool. They actually have really good cutscenes, that's for sure. Like for those like story quests. Like the main campaign, like the tutorials and stuff, they're pretty like the usual, you know. Not so amazing, but like when the story is being cooked for each and descendant, it's actually really good. Dungeon cutscenes is also very good. When you actually interact with those artifacts, Iron Hearts they're called. You know, when your character tries to, you know, abuse that power, that's actually also really nice. Let me destroy those balls. Yeah, those balls are not insta-kill in the public lobbies, that's for sure. Hey Noob, yo, how's it going? I mean, just to play on console though? Hey, if you want to, why not? Though, can you stream from console? Or it will not be a console game, not a streaming game for you. This console has dynamic movement too? Well, I would say PC has better graphics, that's usual stuff. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the console has dynamic movements as well. Okay, let's go again. Yeah, I might continue with public lobbies, you know. There were level 1, level 25, level 30, and, you know, just helping them, why not? Maybe they have some prestige characters which reset their levels, but who knows, who knows. I did like 500 million damage, so why not? Let's do another one. I hope I will get, you know, those parts before I will hit the PT system. For the PT system, I think you need like around 13 runs, so you'll get a guaranteed part. And if you're like super unlucky, and I need like 4 of them. So yeah, it's like 13 parts times 4, it's like 52 runs. Though with those characters which I have, the runs are taking no longer than like 3-4 minutes. So yeah, with my main it takes even like 2 minutes sometimes. So it's not that long. But still, it's one of those, you know, games as well that you are kind of hopeful you will get lucky. But yeah, those weapons I haven't farmed for a while. Despite they got released like, how much? 2 months ago? I got initial replica, like the main weapon of course, to have all of them. But I haven't upgraded them with replicas. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to achieve now. And to be a little bit more productive, the new content updates, you know, also having this new stuff dropping. Stream it, so should perform fine. But your GPU, I think it will perform fine anyway. Like, it runs fine, right? You don't see like almost any issues. So yeah, it's just that your like CPU will be probably less consumed. It's not a GPU issue, for sure. Unreal Engine is notorious of having like your CPU overbuff. Unless like it's some early access game, then you know, then there might be GPU issue as well, because like developers in early access do not really optimize those games. So yeah. So, what's the next stop? Yeah, okay, we're still here. I probably could show you some gun descendants. That's chick actually in our party. She's level 10 though. But yeah, I have that built with the gun. Really? She didn't see that? So yeah, I will show you the gun aspect in this game as well. Though my gun is also busted, so it will look cool. Obviously it will not be that cool in the beginning, but oh well. The lady with wings, yes. You've probably seen her for, like last time, no? Could be, could be. So yeah, she's good at the guns, she's good with the skills. Not the best with the skills, but like she's really good with the guns. Dude, I love that shotgun thing. One like small pro tip, like use mouse wheel, you know, for those skills. So basically, mouse wheel up, cast the chain lighting, and mouse wheel down, I just go with the shotgun mode. So yeah, you don't see those binds on my screen, but it's like secondary binds. Sometimes useful. Dude, this game doesn't like need you to switch your weapons too much, so I'm not using mouse scroll wheel, you know. Though in other games I'm not like using scroll wheel to switch weapons as well. Like usually it's like bunny hop binds or whatever. But still. Nope. Almost got me there. So yeah, I pull the wheel down and everyone explodes. So feels good one.
Extraction from operation zone initiated.
At 66%. We might be hitting PT system. Oh, wait a second. I'll probably show you. Did I manage to cancel that? Probably will show you like the gun which I'm, you know, talking about. Let's call the games like this as free to play. Well, there's always a drawback, right? But in this game, the drawback is not a scammy way. you know, desperation of the managers and like business CIOs and stuff. The drawback in this game that you get lots of this, you know, in your screen. So yeah, but yeah, I guess it's small price to, you know, for the game to be free, so why not? Okay, I wanted actually to go with the AoE gunplay. Let's go. Let's do maybe this zone for the no. Actually, let's go private. But this gun, I think that private is, you know, better. For example, 3 games like Half-Life Deathmatch, I would have freaked out over this. The game is really good. But as I mentioned, when you like spend lots of time, you get everything. You get to the point that you play it like on the updates. And I think I actually am okay with that, even though I don't play like as much as I used to. That's a good thing, you know, that you don't need to grind that much anything else. You just enjoy like new content, and after that, you know, play different games you like. There's no like such huge grind like some MMOs. One of the latest MMOs, how do I play her actually? Jump, because airborne matters. So yeah, just like that. Though I don't have infinite bullet build, but yeah, ra-ta-ta-ta-ta, and everything is dead. Why not? Why not? But yeah, as you probably notice, my gun actually shoots not bullets, but like soul blades. Like, and those soul blades are jumping between enemies. So that's actually, you know, probably the best farming weapon. You know, if you enjoy gunplay more than skill play. The Thunder Cage, which is the Lighting's SMG, which I was showing on one of the previous characters, it's one you can get almost at the beginning of the game. And I think they actually made it like guaranteed drop. So yeah, less powerful version of AoE farming with the guns. It is basically with you at the beginning. With the character as well. With that like sprinting chick. So yeah. This is like 2 things I unlocked at the beginning of the game, and like more than half of the time I was, you know, using those to farm everything else. The weapon is insta-delete. Well, it's insta-delete and not in like raid content, but how it's called. Void Purge, but it's not really raid, but it's like advanced dungeon, so to say. But she's also powerful there. She's also quite powerful there. CPU? No? You will not actually bombard that place? Okay, okay. Usually there's huge airstrike from left to right. Yeah, see those soul blades? I think that's one of the best weapons they released. Because not every character is like capable to clear like such amount of mobs at the same time. So that's why, you know, that weapon is actually really good. But she has like, when we were clearing the patch notes, she actually has the good amplification for the weapon damage. Sure, it got nerfed, but hey, bruh, like, for me it's not a nerf. She's still OP even, I would say. Probably Reddit posts, you know, already complaining, oh, you nerfed our main, blah blah blah. But yeah, both chicks which I was showing with the nerfs, they're still clearing screens, so then people just want to complain. You do that, I'm getting like a little bit of FPS slowness after so many kills at the same time. Maybe it's even better than the skills, some skills at least. But yeah, I probably should use her movement ability as well. But for that you have to build cost reduction as well. So you basically just fly and just, you know, AC 130 in the air. So yeah. But yeah, I don't have cost reduction for that. that is busted? Okay, if you build your characters properly, you spend your time and effort doing that, and you deserve to be busted. That's what I think. Plus, it's not PvP game, so no one will be, you know, complaining. Like that you delete them. So why not? But yeah, she's currently, I think, top 1 for the most difficult content in the game. Plus the sniper rifle, which I already building, like the final upgrade. So yeah, she can use that to enhance it, like, for the really, really huge amount of damage, and some bosses even get one-shotted. But hey, I'm not, like, looking for one-shots and stuff, like, for my main gameplay, so whatever. Now, I will build that sniper rifle, but I'm not, like, solely will be, you know, abusing that. Give me. Ah, Doggo got actually it first. Invisibility, huh? The smart one. Oops, I didn't jump. I actually didn't jump. Dude. Ah, it's a ball, lol. And I'm out of bullets. Here are the bullets. Ah, now you're here, huh? So his cloak expired. Though I think it's a glitch, but let's pretend it's cloak. Let's actually pretend it's... I think I actually got the part which I needed from the first time in the second location. No. Wait, what? But why 0 then? Or I'm in the same location. Maybe I'm in the same location. But that's weird. Wait a second. Truly deadly arson polymer syncytium, whatever it's called. So, syncytium, this one, right? So maybe I'm in the wrong zone. Because, like, the PT system is 0. But if it's 0, it usually means that you got the part. And 66% I already had for this one, no? Weird. That was weird. Or maybe I actually got into the hard mode. Okay, let me switch back to the lazy buns. That's what I call that build. She's bunny, but lazy bun. And you cannot type buns in here because it's a mature word and it's not it's not letting you actually do that, which I think is stupid, but no well. So broken boundary, synthetic fiber and blueprint. And this one, syncytium, nanotubes, I don't need that. So did I actually mess it up somehow? Well, let's do this one. Polymer syncytium. Maybe I'm, like, messed up something. But 66% on the second part. So that means, like, in 34% I'll get guaranteed drop. But yeah, shotgun is nice, but sometimes you need a break. You need a break, just run around and kill everything.
Transport is en route to standby position. Best of luck, Descendant.
Just vacuum cleaning everything. Very nice. If you will play that, you will want to get that character, because she will help you to farm your, like, desired mains or whatever. That's for sure. And good thing that they actually made it guaranteed. Like in the first quest after tutorials, if you like kill the boss, it's like literally instantly available. All blueprints and all materials, I mean. You still need to craft her, but it takes also like 10 seconds because of the tutorial. So yeah, usually games would not do that, especially free-to-play games. She's like one of the best farmers. Plus the weapon which I mentioned, this one which is in my hands, Thunder Cage. So each time you kill the enemy, you actually get AoE effect, small one, but you know, still good. Like for the usual dungeons, quests and stuff. So yeah, new player kit. Best, like one of the best descendants and one of the best weapons. I haven't seen like any developers doing that. Before that busted character release, which I've shown previously, like she was like the best. There were some releases of Descendants after that, obviously, which beat her, but for a long time, that was the best farm.
Energy purification operation. Descendant, prime the detonator with your arcade. Then activate the remote detonation device.
Also frogs.
We're detecting
We'll get your fiancé, you know, playing that with the physics as well. That will be interesting. You know what I realized? I hope those physics are not for both genders. Probably not. Hopefully. Hopefully only for chicks. You're good on that? I see. But I mean, like, obviously the question was tricky, but like the main intention was to see, not to see, but like to ask if she plays any video games. Because like in my like thoughts, like if I will get finally, you know, long-term romance, probably it would be more appropriate if second half will have some sort of experience with that, you know. So it will not be like tension, you know. Shall I Diablo 4 with me sometimes? Or Call of Duty? Call of Duty. Warzone or usual one? She played shooters. Oh no. That's unusual. Mission complete. Okay, I got 11% now. Actually, for those parts, it's only like 10 rounds per part. Modern Warfare 3, but not Warzone. 𝑮𝑮 gets her okay matches. And the legendary 𝑠BMM. Skill-based matchmaking. Are there Smurfs? Because there are lots of drama involved, especially with the streamers, that, you know, they intentionally either like derank, lose on purpose, buy accounts to get into such lobbies and dominate for the content. She has been controller. I see. But you own them Smurfs, right? You show them who's the boss. The White Knight. Anti-Smurf. Okay, here I don't need to kill any of them, I just need elites. But it still feels, you know, feels nice to get so many mobs at the same time. But completely different lobbies and her games. Kill a Smurf most of the time and stomp them. So the Smurfing is not that, you know, try hard. In this... I don't know, I think Smurfs are actually migrated to newest Call of Duties, right? So yeah, might be a good thing. But still. Despite I play Call of Duty like during free weekends, multiplayer I mean, like spending like their inflated prices, not anymore. I had like second Modern Warfare, I think, but on third one I said nah, stop. Each year and like nope, not doing that anymore. It's one of the most aggressive stories. MT, what was MT? Main tank? Matchmaking its pipeline to store. Microtransactions, I see. But they're migrated from the previous Call of Duties. After, like, there were only one split between Warzone 1 and Warzone 2, right? Apart from that, like, between each Call of Duties, they actually migrate those microtransactions. So yeah, after probably my Modern Warfare 3, right? Warzone 2 got released. So yeah, that's the only split it was. So basically Black Ops 6 and current Warzone and like maybe previous Call of Duty have the same shop. If I remember correctly. Wait a second, what? There was someone inside here. Activate the bomb. Can we get insta boss? It would be nice. I don't know, it feels good. Though I enjoy like pistols and sniper rifles, but having such AoE clearance with the skills and such like audible feedback, it actually feels great as well. Because the gun handling sounds animations were fun, the Warzone console was fine, after that I lost interest. The Warzone I mostly was playing with friends, though after yesterday Marvel Rivals, you know, experience, I had my head, you know, wrapping around, maybe I should get back to Battle Royale, where you're solo, and you don't give a crap about, you know, like throwers, trolls, and so on. Like everything depends just on you. But yeah. But still. I think I played most Battle Royales, and I'm not sure which one I would want, you know, to pursue, because as you probably noticed, I'm kind of like sticking to one game when I'm playing like ranked competitors and stuff. So yeah, we'll see. PUBG was fun for me years ago. PUBG was fun as well when it like first got released. But now lately, I don't know. I don't know about that. I probably would not play PUBG. Either it's Warzone or Apex. What else? Let me check my desktop. Fortnite. I don't really like that cartoonish look a little bit, but like the weapons feeling nice and constant updates are great. But weapons wise, I would prefer Warzone, but like at the same time, as you mentioned, it has lots of drawbacks. I like details on the weapons in Call of Duties, you know? Like small details, gun customizations, reloads, you know? When you pull the mag, you put the mag if it has bullets to your pocket, if not, he just like throws it away. That's like such like small little details. Diamond Sulky Warzone, did it play though? I think I last time played Warzone before ranked. Yeah, I didn't have ranked there, so it was mostly like the usual 100 or 150 lobbies. So yeah. Yeah, Battle Royale, I don't think I had any ranked, like, grinds. I don't remember. Probably I was playing those Battle Royales and there was no ranked mode. I think Apex had, but I didn't play Apex ranks. Now that I'm thinking about... Though Warzone 2 actually has also performance issues. Like, the GPU is like sitting above 90% most of the time, for me at least. So yeah, if I will stream that, probably it will not be that pleasant. Though, Warzone is not Unreal Engine, right? I think. They have own, like, engine. But yeah, it still has. Fortnite, I don't know, like they have Unreal Engine and obviously they're like Epic is creator of them, both Fortnite and Unreal Engine, and even with the stream I always like almost always capping my refresh rate on the monitor like optimization is great there. Only when you jump from the bus, because like the whole map is loaded, then it has like a little bit drop, but apart from that, it feels great. For sure, it feels clunky max compared to Modern Warfare 3 Warzone. Yeah, first Warzone had zero issues, I think, with the performance-wise. Dude, I think I actually missed one mob, right? Yapping. Too much yapping. At least he's, you know, he followed me. What a nice guy. Also, I mentioned like I was playing Warzone with the friends, but I also was playing the DMZ with my classmates. And I think it was much better than Warzone. But it got scrapped. Maybe they will, you know, make it come back with the next Call of Duty. But the like DMZ was really nice. Like it had objectives, like on top of your usual PvP stuff. It felt great. It also felt great. But yeah, Warzone 2... I don't know, I maybe have like 1 hour in that. Dude, there was some invisible mob or what? Bobs and do think I'm like for zombies only. I never played zombies. Like against the bots, it's not that much of an enjoyment in Call of Duty for me. Black Ops, I don't enjoy the guns usually they have in Black Ops and stuff. Story was nice, but I think I stopped playing like after third Black Ops. Stories, I mean. So yeah, I really like the Modern Warfare weapons, like attachments, guns, customizations. That was really good. That was actually really good. Even like the previous generation Modern Warfare, I enjoyed those. That matches against Inazuma, rubber band attachment to mag, increasing sprint to fire speed or some shit. I'm not getting picky about the stats. About the looks of the weapons, yeah, I don't like the old weapons usually Black Ops provides, you know? Like the, I don't know, 50-year-old weapons and stuff. I like the, not like the future weapons as well, but the modern weapons, right? From our times. So, I like that. Some futuristic weapons are okay, but like most of them are like overdone, I would say. Dude, 33%. With this weapon, I'm actually getting unlucky. Me don't like. Me don't like that. I don't want to hit PT system on both of them. But at the same time, if I will finish that weapon, I'm free. I'm free to farm like only sockets. For the new like arcade trees. Come on, open it. Probably I'll get back to shotgun chick, electrician chick, and then the public lobby. You know, even if I will farm, you know, maybe someone else will get carried a little. Let's not be too egoistic, right? But yeah, Battle Royale... I'm kind of, you know, planted that idea in my head. Obviously, I'm not, you know, stopping playing Marvel Rivals. Though I have a feeling in this season I might not, you know, get out of the diamond. But who knows, who knows. I think in this season, how much there's left? 2 weeks? But yeah, I already got the skin for the rank. Well, I didn't get the skin, but it will be automatically granted next season to me. So yeah. Teams are hit or miss. But on Diamond it's complete ass. Usually low ranks, you know, should be worse than high ranks. But dear, yesterday was complete fiesta. I'm not saying I should win always, like I did couple streams, almost flawless victories, but like yesterday I think I only got 2 games, right? I only won 2 games. Though, so also I think, you know, schedule matters. If you play at peak times, you will get like more often such lobbies. It's not actually in the how much I had to do better. Steam just changed something, not finger points. Well, obviously, it's if it's only, you know, about you, like you try to get better yourself, of course. But I don't try to fix my teammates. If I see we're not doing so great, an enemy doing better, if my team doesn't complain, you saw me, I'm chill with that. I just finished the game, 0 pressure, like nothing. So, I'm fine with that. But when people start, you know, like, even like talking some nonsense, which like literally makes no sense. That's what's, you know, getting annoying. Sure, like, there will always be complaints, fine, people point fingers on each other, fine. But, like, arguments they're providing, sometimes, bruh, you can just sit on, like, that whole game. It's, you know, I don't know what's in their head. Though, as a Punisher, also, it was funny with the rocket. Like, first, he was sitting on the card to be important or whatever. He blocked my turret placement, so I could have mobile turret on the card, and that's actually a big deal for the enemy. But then he placed like his infinite bullets when I'm in the turret, when I'm in the ultimate, which like 0 benefiting me. Then he placed that on the card, which I cannot reach. Well, I can reach, but it will not give me any ammo. So yeah, and then a Punisher start playing. Dude, go F yourself. That's like, you know, that's probably only such cases, you know, getting into me. Wasn't chat 75% on match? Yeah, first he was complaining about our team, then he was making fun of enemy team's like nickname, like repeating the same thing like 3-5 times. Then started back to, you know, crying about in our chat. Then got targeted me, like something about the diamond, blah blah blah. I stopped reading that and just muted him. And like someone else in the mic was, you know, telling him to chill the fuck down. Despite he was muted, and he was still, you know, addressing me like a couple minutes later. Despite I said to him, he got muted, so... It's not just a skill issue, it's a personal issue. Okay, 44%. Win-lose doesn't matter. I mean, I try my best, obviously. I will not throw games, even if it's like complete bananas. But some people just say, you know, oh, I will start trolling or go AFK. Even with that, I would be fine. I just report them and then forget about them. But when they start, you know, launching their keyboard warrior mode, yeah, that's kind of annoying. Sometimes whenever you win or lose, they stay upset at something. They can be upset, but if they're talking like trash, which doesn't make any sense, that's annoying. Like I played lots of shooters. Yeah. Trash talking, just like simple trash talking is like the usual in there. But when they have no idea what they're talking about and just lying to make them feel better, that's cringy. Nice class spam, nice kill dash. After every round we won in Overwatch rank. I've read that like nice heals. Nice heals would be more funny. Dude, I'm actually getting hungry a little bit. But we have to grind, yes. Yeah, shotgun chick would be actually better a little bit here. With such range. That's I wanted to switch to the public lobby, but yapping.
Descendant, enemy troops are being
That was
transferred in
yapping
large
time.
numbers. You must attack their point of origin.
What point of origin? Also, I think I started research around 2 hours ago. So might as well visit the, you know, research check. So let's see if I can, you know, put another one. At some point I should probably make a, like, boss grinding stream. I have lots of boxes with blueprints, but I'm not opening them, despite I have every blueprint for the weapons and descendants. There are crystallization blueprints. Where is that little dude? Okay, he's not a little, but he just survived there, and I had to go back. Also, fun fact about this character: the faster you move, the more AoE procs you get. But if you do this, you can see it's actually super fast. But obviously, I don't need that damage, like that amount of damage here. So, how much? 150. No, it feels nice when you get like so many kills in a short time with AoE skill. Good grinding games should be having characters like that, who's like focused really, you know, on farming. Not like end game content and stuff, but like farming stuff. Oof, FPS. That's FPS bombardment by the allies. But yeah, like I mentioned previously, Warframe has like that Necron or whatever character. You kill the enemy, you get the loot, you activate your skill, you squeeze corpses of your enemies, and actually get more loot. That's actually super nice, like, design. It would be nice to get something like this here. Though, Warframe has more materials, I think, so probably makes more sense there. Here we don't have that much stuff yet. The summer update will be huge. Like there will be like 8-player modes. What did I get? What did I get? That's not what I want. I got one part from the Descendants, which actually good for the selling, and one part which I already have like 3 of them, I think. Oh well, oh well. No, leave. This time I remember public lobby. Let's help some Pepegas. Why not? 2 chats in 10 minutes. Have 2 delays though. We'll see, if timings will be good. So, let me get Bazooka. That's my troll nickname on the World of Warcraft long time ago. I remember I was trolling as a female Death Knight orc. She had name Bazooka. I was trolling my friend with that. First one or the second? Let's go with the second one this time. Power Operation. But yeah, he was, you know, usually cringing about like characters I make. But hey, it was fun. It was fun. There's like couple differences usually as well. So like orcs are usually green, right? But Death Knight has like specific set of skin types, which could get you like to look like a spoiled dead, like, you know, half undead. So yeah, that was hilarious. You're playing in WoW? Death Knight. It was, well, before the Death Knight it was Paladin / Warrior. But Paladin was kind of my main, I guess. Rogue, right? Rogue, Paladin. Okay, 50-50 Rogue and Paladin. I played Warrior, but not much as like those two. Then Death Knight, Wrath of the Lich King got released. So I was playing Death Knight. I really enjoyed dual wielding, which was not as cliche as Rogue. Then Legion got released, and I still main like Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter. I pronounced that first time in Latvian. So yeah, demons, you know. The demon. So yeah. The mobility Demon Hunter has is actually breath of fresh air, being like super slow Death Knight for so many years. So yeah. Is it still worth playing today? I stopped playing when the Dragonflight got released. I wanted to say Dragonborn. Dragonflight got released. It's not my cup of tea. But the War Within
Point of origin.
probably is nice, but I didn't get back. I didn't get back. I think I have my trial character. And I probably could complete Dragonflight expansion right now. Because like everything except last expansion is actually free. So if you have characters like lower than level 20, you can actually, you know, play it forever. And you can play every like previous expansion. So I even tried once, like on free weekend or something with my main character. But yeah, Dragonflight is probably not my cup of tea. My favorite expansions are like the Wrath of the Lich King, the Legion, the Battle of Azeroth. This one was like the Dead Realm. How it was called? Not Shadow Realm. Shadowlands? Shadowlands, I think. So yeah, going back to dragons and crap, not my cup of tea. Though War Within, like at least from outside, looks better. But still. Whoa. Too much shotgun effect. Other guys' moves look insane. Which one? The second chick is actually the same as me. Maybe that's why we're getting FPS drops sometimes. Because double shotgun mode. So yeah, this dude just jumps. The armored guy stomping? Yeah. He kinda tanked, but at the same time, this game doesn't need tanks yet. Summer update will have a raid boss in the open world. So maybe, you know, he will be more like filling the role. Oh, I have to use my unique weapon. That like phase mechanic, you have to shoot his marker to get him out of the phase. But yeah, he has a build which actually, you know, just jump around, deal damage. It's also fine. 66% both of them. So how many in total I completed? 6 and 6? 12, right? I completed 12 runs. Game. Game. What you doing? Where is my loot? Hopefully, you know, the next drop I will get instantly. Like after I will get through those PT systems, I will get like the second parts for both of them instantly. So yeah. Yeah, those things got buffed. We're getting double drop of them. And they're used for the enhancement for the perfect rolls of the reactors. So that's nice. This time for sure, right? This time for sure we will get a little bit of guaranteed drop, yeah. What you looking at? One of the most popular characters. Despite she's not that strong, like in the end, like really end game content, but I think people are underselling.
Hound action. Reporting
Like she's really good at AoE.
in the operation zone. All
Maybe, you know, they expect some one-shot like screen clears, like, you know, some others, but
We're detecting arcane
that's just still really good.
inside a vaulted structure.
Okay, leads only. Just hitting. Kill everyone. Let's go. Have another AoE here. We have actually triple AoE. Though I'm not sure about the winged chick. She doesn't look like a gun build, but she also jumps around. Okay, turbo boost. Let's go. Might be a fast run. No, I'm faster. Dude, that chain reaction, if done properly, it actually feels so nice. 100 mobs tagged, chain reaction, 100 damage numbers. Like across the map filled with woodman. Poison chick is actually also autopiloting. But she's really good when you don't need to move around that much. There's some dungeons when you actually have to defend some objective. And there's like hundreds of mobs spawning around. She's actually so good at. Because those green fields, like, multiplying each time something dies. So it's always, you know, multiplying and causing really nice AoE. So she's like top 4, I think. Top 3 or top 4. For the, like, mobbing content. So, boss time? Or not yet? Yeah, see? Like chain reaction. With so many effects, it's kind of hard to tell. Or maybe I could actually maybe I could show. I have one. I actually have one. 10 seconds till Twitch ads. Let's go. Boss time, quickly. Do you have any boss killers here? That's marker phase. I don't have much mana anymore. That's maxed out. Yeah, that's actually maxed out the weapon which I had before with revolver soul blades. Damn it, didn't get one. Okay, Twitch ads starting soon, so let's do a break and remind me to switch to poison chick. Be right back. Yes, push the cart at least. Holy shit, that was actually so insane. That was literally the same millisecond.
I see you dancing, I'm like, hola, 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 hola. With your move fancy, make me wanna hola, 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 hola. I got your attention, spending that moolah, 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 moolah.
Water is here. Quick rostrum breakdown. So, actually, I remember. I have to switch to... Though. I don't have a preset for her. I don't have her fully built, so that's why. Let me actually switch reactor. Switch reactor to the poison one. I think it was like... Which one? Slayer set. Is it Slayer set? It is Slayer set, but different reactor. Let's see. Additional crit damage, Colossus, no. Let me switch to her and check her crit rate. Maybe... Nope, I didn't click that in time.
Target confirmed.
So yeah, she has like crazy AoE. Let's see. Reactor. But first, we need to get critical chance 5%. So 5% is whatever, don't need crit then. Which reactor I was using? Crit damage, nope. Crit damage, crit rate, nope. Toxic power boost ratio, maybe this one. So this one was Colossus for the raiding, this one was fully crit. So let's go toxic. It's also Colossus, but still. Ooh. Maybe I actually have drops, yo. Let's check. Cooldown, crit hit rate. For the electricity, cooldown and crit hit rate. Probably not. Cooldown and dimension, nope. Fusion and singular. Singular, yes, but fusion, no. Fire, crit, ooh, for fire descendants, crit hit rate and crit hit damage, nice. Had to grab a tea to wake up. Did you go poison like you said? Yes, she's on the left side. She's the... like the poison trick I was mentioning. Non-attribute skill power boost crit rate, probably not. Non-attribute skill cooldown, that's actually could be useful. Colossus and toxic power boost ratio. That's actually the one which I picked now, no? Or toxic power boost ratio. Which one will give me more damage? Fusion and dimension. Descendants module. Tech. Wait a second, she has tech. Dimension, tech. Tech and tech. Damn it. Okay, I don't have tech one, I think. Fusion singular. Let me remove trash. Skill duration. I guess I can go this one. Duration and cooldown. Though I don't really need a cooldown, I need damage probably. Assault rifle. Do I have assault rifles? Toxic power fusion launcher. Probably will not be running with the launcher though. Assault rifle, tactical rifle, handgun, hand cannon. Let me grab one. Let's go with this one. Just a random one. So, you know, you have to match weapon with the reactor, so it will give you like 60% bonus skill power. Viper from Valorant? Yes. That's actually, I think they, you know, they also got inspired. Though I had different skin for her, more casual, I think. Because that's her ultimate form, and that's actually a form, you know, that's totally not Viper. From Valorant, let me remove that. Hey, come on, give it back. So yeah, totally not Viper. Okay. Let's go. First one. Let's go private one. So I want to see like if AoE, you know, will be potent. But you will see how it works. If you think my previous builds were lazy, you will check this one. And it's like, I haven't invested like even half of what I invest in other characters. It was my experiment, but it was a good experiment. Poison experiment. But she's still good. For AoE clearing, questing and stuff. And you can imagine she will be much more, you know, potent. So yeah, let's see. How many? I need elites. I want to have a quest where actually, you know, you need to get like 300 mobs or something and to see how it goes, you know. See? Sweet. Though those are elites, but obviously they're not insta-dying. But like the usual mobs, we're getting cracked. If they have a good spawn, you know, elites died as well. If they had a good spawn, it would be like infinite chain reaction. That's a ton damage? No, damage is actually not a ton, but like the AoE capability. The gear is also immersive. But as you pointed out, it's like literally like in kind of Viper's like vibes, and she has even like the respirator as well. Where is it? She has like dreads on this one. She had another one. This one. So yeah, more of a, you know, Viper vibes. She has a bunch of like different stuff. This season she has a free skins though. Battle Pass has like the free-to-play shops, so to say. So yeah, she has like different like makeup, whatever, helmet, hair, like suit, like another suit. Like rows of builds. How many mains you already, you know, considered today? Okay, boyos. 150 mobs, let's go. I can actually get to the top. Can actually stand here. 120, 130, 140. Probably some cleanup will be required, but you know, 145. Yeah, some cleanup will be always required. And this weapon kinda, oh my god. This weapon is like completely unleveled. So yeah, I might be actually having, you know, boss issue. Do I have ultimate? We'll see. We'll see. Dude. It's always this dude who is hiding till the last. Do I have my... Yes, glad I still have. No, I'm not in combat, shut up. Good. I have a backup weapon just in case. The lady is prettiest one. LZ. Who is LZ? I would say maybe I'm biased towards the sniper build, so I would say sniper chick for me. Okay, how much? 130? Oh well. I wanted actually quest to have like 300 mob skill. What you doing here? Oops. For some reason when I press mouse 3 button, it's actually... I switched to a different weapon, that's why I don't have that much damage. Yeah, I should keep like assault rifle in my hands to get like full bonus from the reactor node. So yeah, I messed up a little bit, but oh well. Oh well. Because the chain reaction when it starts, it actually takes your like snapshot of your current gear, stats and stuff. So if you will mess up like at the first, you know, skill, you can get kind of stuck a little bit. But oh well. No, I like such details though. You have to, you know, be focused when you do stuff. Most useless thing in this game. Supposed to provide, you know, ammo, health packs, and I think actually it never provided health packs. And ammo is kinda useless. Like in this game mode at least. So, should I switch? Actually, here's the ultimate. She summons like her poison assault rifle. It has a nice sound though. Like insta killing them. Obviously they have phase, but oh well. Actually, second boss got insta killed, right? First because of the... Where is he? Invisible again, no? That's already my weapon. But yeah, she's like almost have no investment. Like normally it would be much more, you know? Much more crazier. Much crazier. Don't need more ward. Oh, those are some mini black holes. But yeah, bossing requires ultimate. I don't have any cooldown reduction for that now. Dude, I'm still not getting my weapon parts. RNG. What happened? Hey doctor, yo. How you doing? How are you? Ines lady? Ah. Electric. Electrician. The shotgun electrician. But yeah, I like her for that combo. If you make it like properly, you know, you can like delete whole map. What question mark? Asked, how are you?
This is HQ.
Dude, why I'm clicking middle click?
Transport is en route to standby.
Yeah, I think I have some hotkey on my stream, which actually makes mouse click to open the map. Like the middle click. I don't know why. Because my mouse click supposed to be like the melee attack. So how much? 200 mobs? I switched weapon again. Dude. Well, you know, RPG mistakes. It's still not bad though. So probably should move like towards that spawn point. Though it's one mob remains. No, whatever. It actually, you know, did good. TF2? Nope. It's TF3. I like her style. And then just throw some crap on the floor and everything is contaminated.
RK receptor.
RK receptors. So I could use probably more cooldown reduction. Yeah, see, when I moved to the new place, before waiting for my chain reaction behind to reach this place, I could use, you know, more cooldown reduction to like spread more, like contaminate more, right? This little character design outfit me. Nah, you like spandex? Oh. I remember, I think like there was a voice line in Marvel Rivals as well, something about Wolverine, spandex and stuff. But yeah. Maybe it was Marvel Heroes. Marvel Heroes was such an amazing game. It's like Diablo but in Marvel Universe. And freaking Disney actually closed it down. There are some bootleg, you know, being developed, but we don't talk about that. So who knows? Who knows? Maybe we will play that. What is Elite? Okay, Elite's dead. Autopilot Death Machine. Sounds cool. You probably could Google that. Like, the game is epic. I think it's already playable, but obviously it's still being developed, so there's some features might not be available yet. It's not management for Marvel though. I see, I see. But if you like Diablo 4, I think you will like the Marvel Heroes. I spent so much time in that. I had like multiple alt accounts as well. Probably like, I don't know, 20 accounts. Because they were giving away sometimes like free suit, and those like skins were so epic and so expensive normally that I had some accounts per character. So yeah. The 𝑮𝒂 favorite, I'm sure it'll make normal, like Marvel's version. Oh, and like the fun fact, it had a like director before he got booted off by some corporative motherfuckers. He was actually the lead developer of Diablo 2, I think. So he actually, you know, was the director of this. So yeah, you can't have like really good things. Then the game got rebranded. It got worse. It was still good, but it got worse. When he got you know, kicked off or something. So yeah. Dude, you really gonna play like that? Okay, here he is. Dude, those black holes. So slow. And I still messed up with my skill. But yeah, bossing could be better. But as I mentioned, I haven't invested almost anything to her, so yeah. Dude, 88%.
Operation completed.
Okay, I will finish those 2 parts, and I will get some food.
Descendant.
Maybe like the last 2 bits I will get outside of the stream, so next time we'll have pure new content. Damsel shut down in 2017, yes. Was it 2017? Maybe I had an impression it was a little bit later. Okay, if that means like already 8 years, holy crap, time flies. But yeah, the game was epic. Yeah, part of the game, you know. That's what makes them money. So let's go her. Actually, let's spoil their fun, huh? A little bit. How about this, you know, dancer, huh? Chicas. Yeah, chicas. How about that? Probably I'm ruining their TikTok or something. Okay, enough. Oh, research is completed. Let's go.
Magisters are probably humanity's real hope.
17 minutes. Okay, I actually completed crystal thing. That's nice. So this thing, so like, probably I'll get those 2 parts exactly in 20 minutes. So we'll have a new weapon cooking as well. So let's get back to the shotgun. A bazooka. Yes. Let's finish it. Now let's go to the public, so maybe we'll know. Okay, we'll help some Pepegas. Haven't gotten many emojis, but it was a lot of fun and getting back into it. I need that time. Understandable. Though, I'm kinda a little bit not fanatical, but stubborn, I guess. If I like something, I will actually find time for it. But at the same time, like with this game, I will probably start spending huge amount of time. But like the main purpose will be to, you know, to not like play a lot later. That's what I usually do. So with this game, I have stuff to do when there's new updates, and that's it. I get like what new update provided. I have literally everything else. Fine by me. That's, you know, that's my tactic. They're ruining my chain reaction a little bit, but that's fine. One mob. Okay, one mob is dead. Does nobody know about this game? Brazil drop money on the ladies. Hey, sponsor this game, why not? That means we will have, you know, we'll have much more like dev cycle. Though, I will be honest, like, yeah, I would understand skins and stuff, but battle passes, they haven't really, you know, figured it out yet. Mostly battle passes have like couple skins, which is fine, but like everything else is basically like some resources which you can easily get. Some items which probably is not that attractive. So yeah, I only have like one battle pass in this game, that's it. Battle pass for some games I really like and get far until yes. I switched to that tactic as well. Like the reason behind that, Apex Legends. I don't play that game too much and too often. So I remember I bought Battle Pass and completed like 2 pages and I didn't play the game after that. So yeah. But Marvel Rivals have really good Battle Pass system. First it's actually having good rewards, but the main point, that's like the main point, you can access that battle pass at any time after you purchased it. That's why I bought that season 01 as well, because I know like even if I will not farm those rewards, I can always, you know, do that in any other season. Multiplayer Apex would be interesting as well. I wouldn't say that I'm that good at Apex. I was much better at Warzone and even Fortnite. But Apex is like just like casual game for me. At the beginning I was quite good at it, but like later I was just playing it on and off. So let's say I like got back into that, played a couple days and that's it. So yeah. Okay, I think I had like 77% and I got the reward. My reward. Which is still good I guess, but not perfect. And Valkyrie on Octane at the time. Bangalore was my main until Revenant got released. And I actually got my dream skin for the Revenant from the night market shop. And I haven't played like after that. I've spent 20 euros on that and I actually haven't touched the game after that. I don't know why. So yeah. But I got the skin because it was my dream skin and it was limited edition. And yeah, you couldn't get it anymore unless you got really lucky with that night market.
This is HQ.
Can you guess which one?
Transport is en route to standby
So like
position.
you would be good with Wrath Lady. Not my type of character, I will be honest. Aesthetics are also, you know, important. Like the not looks I mean, but like the skills, maybe lower a little bit. That's why Revenant, you know, so appealing to me. Put the purple rank and stop playing. Which one was that? Actually, I don't know about rank, so probably it will not, you know, it will not tell me much. As I mentioned, I was playing like consistently a long time ago, Apex. It's one after Diamond? I see. But yeah, I haven't touched ranked, I think. So I was usually playing default one. All good. Let's run. So, can you guess which skin for the Revenant? I think it was like some sort of, not collaboration event, but it was like one of those short events. And I haven't played Apex at that time, so I got a little bit upset. Then I bookmarked the page, which actually was, you know, showing what's in the shop in Apex. And I was like waiting for that skin like more than half a year by checking daily. Or not daily, but weekly. Because it's a weekly shop, I don't think they have like daily shops. And then I noticed that there is event, like a Valorant has, like the cards which are opening with random skins. And that could actually have like limited edition skin. But I almost got trolled. I've read the Reddit comments that limited edition skins like that will not appear in that market. But something like got me to download it again. And the second card I opened in that market, and that was actually my skin. No, Revenant. I mentioned Revenant. Bangalore was just like before the Revenant. I was playing her because she was like having sprint, like smoke grenades, which I was not that much of a, you know, use them like a Punisher and Marvel Rivals. I prefer the gunplay, not, you know, skill play. Not grenades and stuff. But yeah, when Revenant got released, he got to be my main. Though, I remember like Sniper Chick got released. With some sniper abilities. But I haven't played Apex that much at that time, so... But still, not appealing. Okay. Well, actually, maybe I should go to this first location.
Good work, Descendant.
Well, let's actually go to the first location. Let's get back to city and go to the first location, so I'll get the first part and I will be able to craft that weapon. But good progress today. Good progress. Only one weapon remains to be finished, and that's like... After I will get this part, it will be only one replica, so... Apart from that, everything. Not sure for Revenant. You probably can see like at some page like all of his skins. And you can, you know, connect the dots of me being tactical. Assassin. Okay, let's get to the first zone. Was it first zone last time? Or second zone? Let me actually check. So, polymers and citium. Target reward shortcut. Ooh. No, I want to actually check where it's from. They could actually make this, you know, to be shown here as well. So, drop off operation, isolated desert. Okay, isolated desert. This one, let's go public. Actually, do we still have Apex chats? In the... No, in Discord it's archived. Because I had a screenshot of that there. I guess it would be the one with the him in a suit. That looks like a Chinese New Year themed. Nope, then it's not. Suit? I think you got close, but not that kind of suit. Okay, I will not torture you. Let me load in. Let me open this thing. Apex Legends skins. Let's see. Hopefully they will not boot me for AFK. It's mastery skin or something. Banner poses, nope. And where are skins? Hello? Am I missing something? Banner frames, emotes, prestige skin set, nope. Legendary. Okay, let me participate there because like report system is not a joke in this game. Sometimes you get shadow banned. So let me finish this one and I will show you. Doggo, pick up the garbage, please. Probably it will not, but oh well.
This is HQ. Enemy reinforcements incoming. Requesting strike on staging area.
But yeah, if I will complete my weapons, then only one battle pass weapon, which remains, will get me that pistol medal. Like this dude has. So I think my medal is also looking cool. So yeah. Those medals are like super guided. They knew, you know, what kind of endgame to provide for the people. Though it also kinda appealing to the perfectionists, like I am. But my perfectionists have limits sometimes. Like I completed all the journal entries all the like blueprints and stuff, all weapons, all descendants, but completing one like event 4,000 times? Nah, that's a little bit too much. The main reason, because it doesn't count also the events which you completed before the medals got introduced. Then it would be fine, probably. Maybe I would get like a couple hundreds there out of the box, but nope, you have to do it from zero. I you know, I ain't doing that just for the medal. If they would have some sort of more motivating reward, that would be nice. That would be actually nice. Okay, I'll take this one. I got lucky, this one is the cloaked one. But we got this, we got this. Well, actually... Yep. Dogo is not that far. Really? Someone died here? No way. Some Pepega level 26 in here. But yeah, with this trick you can actually get him while he's cloaked. With weapons I don't think you can. Okay, 88%. So, well, we're looking for another one. So, get me back to this. I'm not sure if it was legendary though, was it? Actually it is. Actually it is. So, from those, like all of those, can you guess which one? That ultimate is pretty strong. If you don't have to move, that's actually really strong. So probably you could use the zoom in, no? Kinda messed up. Kinda messed it up.
This is Hound Action. Reporting extreme
Dude, that web design.
energy within the operation zone. All units, please proceed at your own discretion, but do
Okay,
not
let's make it
exceed your
easier.
limits.
Pictures are...
We've
Dude,
detected
F off.
signs of life inside the nearby
Pictures are easier, but you know. Necromancer? No.
Don't you dare run away.
I will open it up in a bit. Wait a second, it's the same party. Actually, the same party, I think.
This is going to hurt.
So, target reward. Next one will be my target reward. So I hit the pity system. Oh well. Oh well. But yeah, while I'm, you know, waiting for food and stuff, maybe I will finish that. Or maybe not. Okay. Get back to Apex, but sure I'm rusty and hackers are still rampart. Yeah, it's like in every game. It's like, most games have them, you know, subtle. They're not so cocky.
This is HQ. Enemy
But maybe Apex have like much more like blatant ones. So the ranks too, but not just like battle royales. I'm pretty sure even Marvel Rivals have cheaters. They're just not so obvious. Wall hack doesn't matter. Aimbot hard to detect because lots of characters, you know, having aimbot as well. So yeah. So one mob. But yeah, mostly I'm using this ultimate to increase my movement speed by 50%. Okay, on the right side. Bam, shotgun. Really? That's not a boss area. What I like about those levels, they're kinda randomly generated. It's like always different run each time. Before that update, we were actually missing some, you know, content in that regard. You had to do like literally the same dungeon and over. Not like the same, but like all the dungeons were having the same pattern. And you were, you know, always knowing, like, almost blindly how to go there and what to do. Because she looked like she could do the Resident Evil or something. You like the Resident Evil series? I like the first ones, I think. First ones were like the most terrifying, so to say. Maybe because of shitty graphics. It's like, you know, the worse it looks, the scarier it will be if some jump scare will get to you. But like modern... Though the latest one I was playing Biohazard, not Biohazard. The one with the house with the grandma and dude. Dude, what was that? Okay, I got my target reward. This time I'll actually not trick you. So, which one? Resident Evil 7? Probably. I don't remember them by numbers. Actually, let me Google. Resident Evil Biohazard. This one. So it's 7. Or no. Beginning hour, what? This one. I remember that poster. Though it is 7 because it's like Romanian numbers, right? So it's like 5 and 2. The mold virus? Are you speaking about the skin? Or Resident Evil? Okay, let's be quick. This one. It makes him look more human. And I really like that skin, but it was limited edition, and yeah, I was farming for that skin for almost a year, I think. And then there was a night market, and I got that from the night market. Actually, let me open my archive channel. I will show you. I'm still getting updates in Apex channel. Copy link. This was the moment. 40%, you know, discount. Very nice. So maybe wait was worth it. Also considering I didn't touch the game after that, but still. Weapon looks awesome. It's nice, but it's not my style. All my weapons in Apex are painted with one like color, which like looks them like gunmetal. So each weapon has the same color. So all my weapons are looking like, you know, from the movie or something. Like for some reason skins in Apex, like weapon skins, are not my type. So wait a second. I got all of them, right? So the only thing I will need to now to get one of this and one of this again, and GG. Full arsenal. Didn't get the new thingy today, but oh well. Oh well.
Now what do you want?
Now what do you want? Okay, this is the last one for the Ancient Knight. So we craft Ancient Knight. Let's go weapon, this one. So yeah, really good progress. I'm satisfied that I almost finished the weapon farm. But yeah, next time we have to, you know, farm those things. Actually, I got some points in here, but I will do it later. But yeah, have to farm those corners. Those corners to be even more epic. But yeah. As always, thanks for watching. Appreciate that. As always, have a nice rest of the day. And as always, see you next time. Frogs, you changed the colors. Huh? Different color. Cool stream though, was cool seeing more characters. Okay. Probably, you know, I could show you my favorite boss killer. Just quickly. She had different color of pants though. But yeah, paint washed off. Well, let's go. Pyromaniac, my favorite. I'm farming him for the best like set, component set. Let's go. There's dynamic gameplay. You mean dynamic motions? Dude, actually, I probably will not be able to see that in sniper scope. For science. Let's test for science. Gameplay. For science. So if I will shoot no scope, I'm not sure, can you actually shoot no scope? Will recoil do its thing? Let's actually see. Dude, I think it will do it. Holy crap, it actually does it. Gooners probably will be happy. But I have a feeling they will not even notice, you know, this character. Because there are some more immersive characters, so to say. I cannot open any gacha box. I don't have it for this, like, boss, so yeah. Yeah, let's turn that off. Let's get out of here.